Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Monday. Glad you're with us. Happy holidays as well. We're so glad you're here for the next 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we have got such a show. There is something that is very special here tonight that I want to tell you about right off the bat because it's coming up in about an hour, and it is something that is about as universal as it gets in fine jewelry. It also happens to be brand new, and it also happens to be one of the greatest values we will see on this show. And I know that's a big statement considering we bring you values every single day, but there is something that is perfect for gifting, perfect for yourself, perfect for men, perfect for ladies, perfect for any age. It is our huge wide diamond band. This is a lot like our designer diamond band that we brought you to match a bracelet a few weeks ago. However, the reason it's going to be more unisex and more universal is because it is one single large diamond coming up, and it is in a very heavy, well-made, incredibly constructed band for you. So it is going to be available in all 3 gold colors in any size you need, and it is perfect for everyday wear, whether it's that modern style thumb ring that you want to have that really adds something extra to your collection, or whether it's going to be a wedding band. It would be perfect for that. So it is a huge diamond. It's going to be about 1/3 of a carat or so, and like I said, all 3 gold colors. So that is coming up top of next hour. It is really exciting, and I wish we would have had a little opportunity to tell you about it, but it's actually, truth be told, really limited. So that's going to be coming up in this show. So stick around. And oh, the best part of all, affordable. Yeah, it can't be one of the biggest values of all time unless it's going to be really affordable. So we have that for you tonight in the show. Plus, we're going to bring you, okay, Tanzanite, yes, we got to have them. We got to have a blue wing block D every given night for you, but there is something very special. We've worked on this price. We've gone to bat. We tweaked it. We kind of helped you out here, and we're going to make a really good style classic mounting, signature mounting, with a 4.5 carat Tanzanite, really super duper affordable tonight as well. So that's here. Yellow diamonds, and we've been on a kick of Morganites lately, of rounds. I got to thank Sherry, who reached out this afternoon and said how much she loves her new Morganite pieces she has purchased, and that was a ring and a pair of earrings. So if you want to just hop on board the Morganite train, today's the night to do it, and it's in our most designer style of all, the peacock rings. So that's going to be coming up. It's got some pink diamonds and white diamonds as well. It is a list that goes on and on. There's a really beautiful couple of fancy diamonds. We've got a pink diamond certified by GIA. We've got a huge Paraíba, one of our largest, marked down. It's actually just shy of 3 carats in size. A tremendous markdown on that one. We have gold quartz in a pendant, which I know has been very popular of late. You name it, we got it. It's all here. So I hope that you'll stay with us for the next 3 hours. Oh, and blue wing pendant lovers. I know there's a lot of you that have been requesting blue wings. We've got one. And unfortunately, it's a one of a kind. I really was trying. I wished we had a couple of them. We do not. But hey, it's good news for somebody who wants a large style, but a classic style. Large stone, 11 carats, great value. So we're going to see that on the way as well on this Monday, as well as other classics like diamond earrings that we'll love. A black pearl is here. That is very exciting. And actually, we have dressed it up with some really important diamond weight diamonds as well, and something giftable in a necklace. That's coming up, our smile necklace. It will be sure to bring a smile to anybody's face, so make sure you stay with us for that. A gorgeous way to get VS Diamonds at a superstar price. So that's all coming up and more. Wheels are here, one-of-a-kinds are here. There's even a cameo I've never seen before, and I cannot believe the price tag. Cameo with pearls, no less. And wait till you see the metal it's in. So that all is getting us going. And you've seen we've gotten a little, I haven't dressed our set yet, but we do at least have the graphic decorations. And so I thought, given that the holiday season is upon us, why don't we start with something that really matches the season itself? And a stone that has been dubbed the Christmas tree stone. Let's take a look at it. It's a brand new piece here tonight, and it's 11222650. And it also is the only color change sphene of the show, and we're thrilled to have it for you. It's going to be all 14 karat gold, and this is a one-of-a-kind to start us off, so it's going to be a quick one. And then look at this. It's got some of the greatest color, of course, a green base color, but that's not it. It is a color changing stone, so it's going to actually change color from the green to the red, but then it's got a diamond weight. So let's start with the carat 17 that you're getting in a radiant cut, and that's fabulous. And then we're going to see the double halo. How many diamonds do you have there? Well, it's going to be 51 points in the diamonds to go all the way around to give you that classic setting style, and then you're going to choose your gold. But this is going to be the most affordable sphene we've had yet. Oh, and by the way, one gold necklace. I know I had curved links yesterday in 22-inch styles. We've actually got a shorter length today, 18-inch. So stick around, or maybe if you just want to see that. I know some of you were asking for a different length. We've got an 18-incher today. So curved link, all gold. Love that one. Classic as can be. But here's our sphene, and to start us off right, and start off the week right, and if you're just feeling like you're just getting into the swing of the holiday season, well, we're here to make it a little bit even brighter and more festive, and I can't think of a better stone to do that with than this one. So remember, this will change. It's not like other sphenes that just have the green neon color. It's got more of a rich, almost like an emerald green with a really nice amount of dispersion. Of course, that means all the colors of the rainbow you will see through that stone, but also the ability for the body color of the stone to change from green to red if you're in a different light source. That's very exciting. So here it is on the hand. Got to show you that before we mark it down because it was $29.99, at least it was supposed to be. So I'm not leaving it there. That's what we do here. We make sure that everything is super duper crazy, ridiculous, affordable. So that was just too long a tagline for the name of the show, you know. Crazy duper, or crazy super duper, ridiculously affordable. That was just like, even if you acronym it, like everything is an acronym these days, it would be far too long, and so we went with TVON. But look at how beautiful that is, and you can already see, as we always talk about, there's a little hotter light here, so you can really see a lot more reds coming through right now. Again, the entire body color of that stone will shift to red for you, and that's going in incandescent light. So really cool, superstar stone, really unusual, rare, phenomenal, all that. But it's also going to be better than $9.99. Did we just take $2,999 and save you $2,000 and make it under $1,000? Yes, we did. But it's not going to stay there either. So this is where it is a really good time to dial in if you haven't already, and we're going to be sure and save you even more on the way so that you don't have anything to resist, nothing to hold you back on a really important collectible gem that we don't get to see anymore. In other words, we don't have new ones coming in. It's all just a little collection, a tiny parcel, and you know what? I've had a couple sphenes for $9.99. Let's make this one extra special for our Monday here. Getting it kicked off for $888 instead. How does that sound? And that will be for one caller. Remember, you're changing the gold color now. It's got that double halo, so that automatically gives it that white gold presence. Now, even though there's no white gold. So that's just because our diamonds, you know, are white and bright and beautiful, and then you've got that gold behind it. So if you wanted to get that look, basically carry that through the band, you can kind of imagine what those white diamonds would look like if that was carried through the metal in the band there, or you can change it to rose gold too. That would be an option, or just leave it in the yellow gold, which I really like considering the golden tones that come through on that stone. So that will be one only, and then I have a feeling we're going to be seeing that one to Tim's caller, and I'm right. All right, so that's gone. Congratulations. Now I've got to show you this next. I'm going to start with it on the hand because it is that large. And I don't know if there's going to be any other way to show it to you because look at this gorgeous pendant slash brooch. It's 2-in-1. So many, many different ways to wear it. And the best part is, if you're thinking, well, if I put that on as a brooch, won't that look odd considering there's a bail? Watch this. If I hold it here for a moment, excuse me, lovely, but look at if I fold that down. There's a hinge in the back. So that bail has the ability to just disappear. How on earth am I holding it now? Well, by the brooch, by the pin that's in the back. So this is really, really exciting. Now it's a long piece. Let me show you again with the bail here. So if you choose to wear that on your favorite chain, yes, diamonds by the yard will work. So boy, I'm trying to hold on for dear life to this one because it is heavy. And it's also item number 1121499. Now keep this in mind. It's 18 karat solid gold. There is a lot of 18 karat solid gold here. And that is where we're going to start. That's probably going to keep a lot of people away from the phone lines thinking, am I really looking at an 18 karat gold piece of jewelry that's 3 inches in length? Yes, you are. And there's something so elegant about this, the detail of the carved shell. Those are seed pearls that you have, not South Seas, so we can erase that. I already did that in the computer, but apparently I have to do it in the graphics as well. They're seed pearls that are going throughout. Those are going to be your white cultured pearls there that have a beautiful luster to them, and everything you see in that metal is 18 karat. There's kind of a bezel around the cameo itself, all the gold that wraps around the base of the pearls there and in between them. That's going to be your brooch pendant combination. Huge length there at 3 inches. It's going to be gorgeous. I'll show it on the neckline as well so you can just see it from a different perspective further further away and really get an idea of what that's all about. And then again, watch this. If you want to just wear it as a brooch one day, it's as simple as that. That bail hides behind the shell. There's enough room back here that it just flips down, hides behind that, and then you're good to go. Let me show it up close if I can. I know that's going to take quite a bit of extra zoom here, but we're going to show it. That one's gone already, and then we'll try to zoom back as far as we can. What a nice look, though, at some of the details of the carved shell you have. And let me try to walk around here and hold it at the same time. So there it is in all that detail, if you will, and that beautiful peachy pink backdrop with that more ivory or off-white kind of color. I don't have a carat weight on the carved shell, as we usually do not. I also don't have a millimeter size on the pearls, but I would imagine, I mean, just get to guesstimate since there's so many. It's about 2 or 2.5 millimeter pearls there, 2 to 3, because there's a little degree of variety there, and then they're all scattered and set. And there's where your pin is. So you can see that's all carved shell through the back. That bail flips up and down as I'm holding it here, so you can see, and then it's got that great look. And you can see the stamp there, 18 karat. It's amazing that that's 18 karat gold, especially when you consider that the price tag is under $5,000. Now I realize that maybe not brooches and pendants like this would be something that everybody is looking for in fine. We're going to make it easy to own in fine when it's not $5,000 and it's not even $1,000. This is for my lovers of jewelry, accessories. I mean, there's so many different ways you can wear it that it becomes much more than just, you know, a beautiful pendant, a brooch, for scarves, for bags, for your lapel, of course, the obvious. But it's not even $999, $888, $777. That's when I'm talking about a great value, and you see all that 18 karat gold through the back, and then again that versatility of having pin, pendant easily changed out, and we're making it $699, which is one heck of a value. And look at the floral details around there. I mean, just the details on cameos are really striking, considering that obviously you're taking a natural material and you're able to add such artistry and such creativity and such detail that takes so much skill and time to do. So that is going to be $699. Let's see who's got it, and then we're going to be moving along. We've got actually a coral pendant as well that's in white gold, and then of course any requests you have, get those in at all times. That top of the hour band is coming up shortly. We've got a beautiful great looking, again, Morganite yellow diamonds that are more affordable than what we've had of late are also happening as well, and the list goes on and on. So coming up, one more piece in coral for you, and then we've got congratulations. By the way, Tim, can I bother you to find out who got that sphene? Karen, thank you so much. Karen, enjoy it. Enjoy it. I know you will. It's a beauty. And happy holidays. Okay, coming up. So we have something a little designer in diamonds. Okay, a lot designer. In a bypass style, but it's large. Sometimes when we see bypass rings, they're a little more simplistic and straightforward. This is going to be, and I will warn you, it's even prettier on the hand, but look at how stunning, and we got to come in, because even though this is large, it's not 3 inches in length. So let's come on in and take a look. What's going to look like it's pear-shaped diamonds and marquise diamonds. However, everything in this ring is around brilliant, and yet they're done in such a way, and it's the way they're set, that you see it's got that detail that looks like almost like a floral or a leaf-like pattern, a wreath-like pattern almost, that is so pretty on, and yet they've utilized the look of round brilliance, but in a creative way, so that you get the appearance like it's really big individual diamonds without having the expense of really big individual diamonds. Although 112-1350 is still going to give you overall large diamond weight here, and that is going to be an 18 karat gold piece there in the white gold. It's a carat 29 in your round brilliance as well. And it is looking so fabulous. But as promised, you have to see it on the hand to really appreciate it. That's the most important thing. You must see it on the hand. You must imagine it also, I think, on an index finger or middle finger, because there is such an elongation that is achieved when you've got this style. Of course, I like to try everything on the same finger because you're used to seeing everything there, so it gives you a sense of the scale to start. But certainly we could put it here or here, and it would work really well because you see that scale. And again, can't appreciate that really until it's on, and yet really comfortable because it's not going to sit too high up off the hand at all. It's going to be, and don't get me wrong, it's got a nice amount of gold behind it, a great backdrop, a beautiful platform to set those diamonds up, elevated a little bit, but what a pretty look that is. And we have had it for $49.99. Time to get this one only a great home, and we will do just that, as we will with every single piece here tonight. And it's not going to be $49.39 or even $29.99. I loved it. You know, $3,000 for a piece like that when you've got 18 karat gold is very, very impressive. That's a superstar. That's important alone. But when you get this realization that, all that diamond weight is huge. You've got so much to love with it. It stays in the white gold. We are going to size it for you. So again, consider those larger sizes perhaps for, is it going to go on a middle finger and index finger? That would be certainly appropriate here, but it's not even $19.99. And to take that amount of gold as low as we just did and make it even better for you. You know, we don't call this Must See Monday Night Mega Markdowns for nothing. That is because everything you see, whether it's brand new or if it's been here a number of times, it is going to be just that, marked down to the hilt. So this is the chance to pick up something maybe for yourself, right? It's that season of giving where we're all thinking nonstop about that perfect gift for that perfect someone. And now we're just ready to give away some jewelry for you so that there is no guilt to shopping for your favorite fine jewelry. And this is not even 19, 18, 17. I think we could go a little bit lower. What do you say on a Monday night? It's kind of like our Friday here because, you know, we don't have Tuesday. So, you know, it kind of feels like Friday, doesn't it? We're going to make it $1,699 instead. So that sounds like a much better deal if you ask me, and thrilled to bring that to you at $16.99 for something really fresh and really updated and so different from what we typically have. And that is going to be, yes, A1 only. Don't remember, we've got the 45-minute mark here until that top of the hour. So the countdown is on till we get to that really super crazy affordable band that we're going to bring you that is for everybody, one and all. And I mean on every level, from affordability to styling to great luxury quality to something you're gonna wear all the time and like every single day, and that's important too. So let's get to this curb link, and then I think it's not gonna be long, guys, till I have to bring out this Tanzanite pendant because I know how many of you have been looking for Tanzanites in larger sizes in pendants. And as usual, I won't wait for these one-of-a-kinds to go. I'm gonna rely on you guys to make the call and let us know if you would like anything that we've shown you here. But this is gonna be something that is really, I don't know if there's anything that's more now than what I'm going to show you right here, and more, I would say on trend, but it's true. It's a classic that we love to see all the time and that we have known has had its place in the fine jewelry world forever and ever and ever. But this is my curb link. Now, different from what I had yesterday. If you were with me yesterday afternoon, you know I had a 22-inch curb link, and it was on the pricier side, and it's still here if you want to know. We have one left, but this is 14 karat gold. It is a Cuban link or a curb link. They're really interchangeable. They really are identical, and this is going to be, there's no front or back because this is all really done in that true curb link style where it's not flat on one side. That tends to be a little annoying, I think, when you've got a side to your necklace. I think a necklace or a chain like this is really meant to be worn just, you know, either way. So it does have a lobster claw clasp, and this one most importantly is 1119009. So I want to show you, if you wanted to utilize a little shorter length, you could, because that lobster claw is mighty, and so that's going to actually fit on those links. Not just the end point there that gives you the 18 inches, but it can also fit a little shorter. So if you want it to be a choker or you want it to sit a little higher on the neckline and then stack and layer with it, you certainly can do that. But it's going to be our curb link, and this one's only 18 inch. So at one point we had 20 and 22. They're now gone. Like I said, there was a 22 inch yesterday, but it was actually a little different style than this because it had a different closure. So this is not the same style, just a little bit different. But you can see here, even if it twists, how beautiful that is because no front, no back. We only have one, that's it. It's that lightweight. I love that it puddles. This is not stiff jewelry. I am a lover of gold jewelry, but I do want to show you how it puddles really beautifully. So it's not going to be that, you know, stiff chain link that really is cumbersome to wear. It's actually comfortable and really easy to wear and lightweight for layering and for every day. I mean, this is a style that is as classic as can be, and it was $29.99, but with the discounts I started yesterday on our gold jewelry, well, it's going to come down accordingly. So instead of $29.99 for our 18 inch, we're taking it a lot lower. And what I'm going to do is also show you from a distance here on the neckline, just so you can get a sense of the size, because it's not small. It's not a smaller piece. And you can see there how it's going to be that easy closure with that lobster claw that makes it so easy to utilize and really easy to clasp closed. And then you can see the kind of length it gives you there. But we're going to take it right on over to the hand here and give you one chance, because that's all we've got. Just one. And you know, we don't do a lot of just this, you know, solid gold jewelry like this. And when I say solid, it is a hollow link, because can you imagine if that was all solid all the way through? And, you know, it's one of those things that in a bracelet, I'd be more concerned because it's more, you know, susceptible to maybe denting or knocking on those keyboards or those tables. But with a necklace, it's not going to have that issue. So you can go with a hollow link and know it's going to be plenty durable. And so it's going to be, instead of $2,000 or $19.99, we're taking it even lower, and this could be the ultimate for the gold jewelry lover. The ultimate. This is made in Italy, by the way, so it's really well done. I mean, that's, you know, obviously a hub for really fine jewelry, always has been, especially when it comes to pure gold. Not even 19, 18, 17, or 16.99. We've got our lowest price on any gold necklace here as far as plain gold, structured style, bigger piece, wow factor, and all that. It's $1,599 instead for what is going to be a necklace you will live in. I know this is exactly what the kind of jewelry I love to live in myself, and you know, you'll always catch me in just wearing pieces like this because they can go any direction, and albeit very casual or very dressy, and it really does not matter. So you've got a really beautiful look, sits really well in the neckline too, and that's going to be $15.99. So only one there, and I know we have a lot of lovers of just, you know, solid gold jewelry, so that would be it. And you know, as opposed to collars, which can be maybe, you know, the diamond collars aren't for everybody. They can be a little bit more dressy, certainly, with a lot more flash. So if you want something that still is bold, and there's nothing quite like the mirror finishing of gold. You know, you don't need to have diamonds to always have a sparkle or a shine about your look, and that's what I think gold jewelry, especially bold gold designs like this, really do. So huge value there, couldn't be more of the moment. And then why don't we just show it really quickly up close so you can see the details of just the way it's, you know, the beautiful kind of the girth of the link there, the way that's linked together, of course, the way it drapes and puddles, like I said, so it's not going to be that stiff link. It's going to have all that elegance to really curve around the neckline as you need it to. So that's $15.99 only, and there again, front and back, there is no front, there is no back, it's all just the same. So you've got that beautiful link design and $15.99 only. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We've got a beautiful aqua on the way, and we'll also get into some really affordable ideas as well in more pendants. But this aqua has a markdown that I couldn't resist because, well, every time I see it, I say the same thing, because it is true. This is the most lavish color we have in aquamarine, and I know that can be tough to judge if you're not looking at one side by side with another. But I think on this one, you're probably recognizing, even having just seen and thinking back to memory of what we've had. And of course, we only bring Sierra Santa Maria. So there's that high level that we are insistent upon always. But this one gives you a major stone size, a great color. This is going to be the no doubter when it comes to Sierra Santa Maria, because if you see it from a long distance away, it's still showing off that really intense sky blue quality about it. It is so fabulous. It is one only. And I got to warn you, for those of you that go, $328 aqua, that kind of color, that's going to be a pricey piece. It should be. It's not. So it's going to be 111-9731. Call me quickly if you love it. I love it in the white gold. You actually do not need to leave it that way, which is a bit surprising. Sometimes when discounts get well below cost like this is going to, sometimes you have to leave it in the gold color it's in. That will not be the case here. So keep in mind, if you really want yellow gold, you can do it. If you really want rose gold, go ahead. But it's also our 328, 64 points in the diamonds. And how about this? A major value, and let's even come in closer because we've got all these big rings and big pins and pendants and pins and great big necklaces. Well, we take a look at this up close, and now you're seeing even more of that color and that stunning, stunning look that you're getting. It's like beyond a sky blue. It is so bright and so intense, and it's going to be one only in the 328, 64 points in diamonds as well. So there's just nothing quite like it, and I tell you, I've seen a lot of them here. It's been one of our greatest pleasures is to bring you Sierra Santa Maria material because it's not your basic aqua, doesn't look like what else is out there. We enjoy that. We want to bring you quality always, always. Well, this is it. In the most luxe style possible. Nobody's on the phone lines yet, probably because we're anticipating a $49.99 price tag. That is not the case here. I am thrilled that this is here tonight, and it's not even. And you've got 64 points in diamonds, but notice the difference between this halo and the rest. Do you see how one side, top side in this case, is pave, and the other side, the bottom side and the right side, are actually bead set? You see that? So that's really just a neat little detail to, yes, it's still classic completely, but then when you see it on the hand, you realize, no, there's a little extra special, stunning detail there that makes it a little more unusual from what I've already seen before. And that is lovely to see. So how about this? Instead of $49.99, we have, you know what? Let's just make this easy. And do you like how it's also a more rounded style where the shank meets the halo? Do you see that? It's not that straight, you know, most bands just meet up right in the middle and that's that. Yes. This one? Of course, Mary. Mary, take a look. We'll give you the full 360 here, okay? We're ready to spin it on around. But it truly is the best color we have. I have more expensive aquas, no doubt about it. but that is the best color. Even from the back, look at the intensity of color you're getting. It is just, that's a stunner right there. And all we got to do right now is discount it down under $2,000, not even $19.99 either. I'm making you a deal. We're going to bring everything down. That's our vow to you every Monday night. That's what we do. That is what we do. That is what we live to do. And so this is kind of like an extension of the weekend. And, you know, Mondays get such a bad rap, don't they? Oh, everyone says I got a case of the Mondays. Oh, well, no problem. When you're shopping at TVON on a Monday, it's the best day of the week. It's not even going to be 19, 18, 17. Okay, that should be long gone already. Instead, we're going to make it $1,699, save you even more. And that should do it. At $1,699 for a color that is that strong, that saturated, and $1,699 your price tag when it's over 3 carats. It's amazing. And that'll be one only. And so that'll take us to, we have a coral pendant to show you. Also have a gorgeous zircon piece. We got some pink zircon. I know our yellow sapphires have been hot, hot, hot of late. We've got a yellow sapphire for you, some turquoise that's affordable. I mean, the other day I brought you turquoise. It was affordable, but it was a little more stylized. It was our big dolphin ring. So today I thought I'd bring you a little something more classic, and I mean really, truly the classic in turquoise. Let us know on that aqua. That one's here at the moment. Should not be. It's a good one. So that would be the one that is our ultimate, and I have $10,000 aquas. I've got $12,000 aquas. They're all the same material, Sierra Santa Maria, but none of those other high-end, really big price tags, none of them give you that color saturation. That's the truth. So you've got a big moment here to get a really good deal, because you should always pay more for the better color. That is quality number one. The first aspect we care about when it comes to any colored gem is the color. That is the number one priority to get. And so to see that one here for a price like that, it's pretty amazing, and it's verifying right now. So then we've got ruby. I've got a big marquise cut. We've got a gorgeous coral for you. And here's something that, for those of you, I had this discussion today, is that, you know, a friend of mine's asking, well, I don't understand. Aren't you guys like Gift Central? You sell jewelry. Who doesn't love to get jewelry and give jewelry? And that's holiday, like, you know, happiness right there. Yes, but when you're doing fine jewelry, jewelry can only get so affordable, right? Well, with gold being where it's at and diamonds being where they're at, what I'm about to do is one that is a true impossibility, but because you're part of our Monday night celebration, we can show you how easy we can make it here if we just start discounting our prices well below our cost. And that's exactly what's about to happen here. On our coral, Mediterranean coral pendant, I have, looks like white gold and yellow gold available. So I've got one of each. That's great. But it's a 9x11 coral. And what they did not talk about, did not include, there's no mention of diamonds in the description. We all see that the bale is covered in diamonds, and there's a diamond cluster right up top above your coral. So this is going to be a north to south setting on the neckline. It's in the white or the yellow. And for anybody who said, yeah, I agree, it's like, you know, it's diamonds and gold, and we understand why. Diamonds are a lot, gold's a lot. So, you know, it's tough to make fine jewelry, you know, like giftable and approachable price points where, you know, usually about the best we can do anything for is like $500. Well, this is going to show you that item number 111, 1819 can actually take you lower than that, just because that's how we're discounting tonight. So if you want something that's still very valuable, because it's Mediterranean coral, it's got that rich red color, which is always the best, and then you have this gorgeous amount of gold. It looks a little bit like an acorn design, right? So it's got a little bit of that gorgeous organic feel. Makes sense. It's organic stone. It comes from a living organism. Coral is. So you've got that really special look to it. And there you see diamonds up top and through your bale, and it's going to have a length of, let me get it for you, white or yellow, and it's not even $500, which is about the minimum that anything in fine jewelry can get, even if it's quite minimal. But this is 1 inch top to bottom. It's not $4.99, $3.99, or $2.99. So maybe you do want to give the gift of fine jewelry, or maybe you're just looking to get a little special something for yourself. Treat yourself to something new that, obviously with that color being more red, certainly holiday time worthy, certainly, you know, it doesn't matter. There's really no season to the color red, or in this case, a reddish orange as you see there. See how even in the lights, different lights change the color a little bit. We're seeing more orangey red here, whereas up close, we were seeing a little more of that true red. So it's just a matter of seeing it in different light sources here. It's not $2.99 either. So back to the hand, and then I'll tell you what we'll do. And then you can see how it moves, how it's got that little hinge there to the bale. We're going to make that one $249, but you'll have to to let me know if you want the white or the yellow, because that is something we don't see, and that's got to be approximately, you know, with cabochons, a lot of times they are just measured based on their millimeter size, which we did here. So the carat weight I don't have, but to approximate it for you, it's about 3.5 carats. Yes, Jason, white or yellow? We actually, Joyce, am I reading this right? Does this say 2 in white or 1 in white? I think it says 2, right? Is that still accurate? Is that still updated? Is that 2 in white gold, perhaps? Are we still good on that? Okay, so 2 in white gold, actually, and 1 in yellow. So we have the yellow and the white, so we have 1 left in white. Sounds good. I just confirmed. I was reading that and going, well, maybe that says, I'm not sure what that says, but we have 2 in white gold, so we just confirmed it. And so we have 2 in white, which means we only have 1 in white left, because Jason already took a white and a yellow. So just 1 left in the white gold at $249, and we'll move right along. And if you have any questions on what we've seen in the last 29 minutes, give us a call. We'll help you out. So that would be, and I think our aqua's still here, which is really shocking. Actually, I've got it right here, so I'll try it on again for you as we see who would like, I'm sorry, white gold? Oh, I'm sorry, that one's already sold, Jess. We only had 1, and Jason picked up a white and a yellow. So we only have 1 left in white gold. Yeah, would you like the white gold? And here's that. There's the aqua again, just to show you. That one's still available if you're thinking about the aqua. It's right there for you. Would you like to get the white instead? Okay, that one's sold out then. And then our aqua's here, and then let me take you to a yellow sapphire. Oh, and we have a Kunzite too that's new. But let's go to the yellow sapphire first, another stone we've been seeing of late and we have loved, but they haven't been sticking around. Tim, did you have a question? What's that? They're all sold out, I think. Yeah, Jason did get the yellow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish we had a bunch of those, but sorry about that. We've only got a limited quantity on everything, and so those are all gone and sold out. We'll let you guys know if there's anything that comes back on that yellow gold. But here we are with 1122653, and this would be our yellow sapphire, new tonight. So there's still plenty new on these Monday nights for you. And this is yet another, and we've got a really good carat 87. That's a big stone, and it's also really rare because it's unheated and treated, so we like to see that too. And it's going to be in the yellow gold now, 45 points in diamonds. Doesn't need to stay that way. You can change it to all white gold or all rose gold. But look at how this immediately, this is a mounting that creates a 3-stone style look because you have the round brilliance east and west, and then they are 2 surrounded by diamonds. Then you go to that really, really beautiful double row in diamonds down the very sides of the ring. So this just never stops giving you more and more detail. And we like to see it. And of course, it is being a natural. All of our stones are natural, so let me clear up the confusion. It's natural in the sense that this is natural through and through, did not even get heat treatment at all. So no treatment whatsoever on this yellow sapphire, none, 0. That's it. It's just sparkling, brilliant, and bright. And it's a carat 87 unheated. It's got 45 points in diamonds, which always to me, and I've had this mounting a million times over, I know I've got it memorized, but it always looks like more. And that is the look there. So you can see, also, just to point out, this has a little elevation to it. So imagine when I do this, this is like imagining what your stack rings or your wonder rings or your diamond bands would look like right next to it. See how it nestles right beside it. So you could put 1 ring or 2 rings on either side if you want to, and make it even more drama and dressed up. If that's something you want to do, obviously it is perfectly fine on its own, a standalone piece, but we just need to take care of this price, because when you start getting into that 2-carat range of sapphires, they can get pricey, especially when they're that all natural, unheated, untreated variety like we have here. And we know it looks like a what? It looks like a yellow diamond. It's a total twin to a yellow diamond. But if I have a listen, we don't even have a carat 87 yellow diamond. Can't help you there. We don't. We do not. So this is where it becomes really important. Think about if you're on a little bit of a budget and your ideal is a yellow diamond, well, you know, eventually there's going to be the perfect one for you. Maybe even it's tonight, but that's a 45-point yellow diamond that I have tonight. And the 45-point diamond would still be more than a 187 yellow sapphire that gives you the look of, but even more dramatics, right? And it's all that beautiful. It's not that too orangey color, not too much brown. It gives you that really bright, vivid yellow we love to see, and it's going to be a value. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to be a value. Take a look at it. We've got the 187 and changing the gold and getting your size, and $6,199 goes away so we can make room for the Monday night markdown. That's what we're all about. Yes. Yay, you got the aqua? Oh, good. I can't wait to find out who got that aqua, our best yet. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, so also, this one's going to be headed out, and maybe we just do like a little game show action and like flip around the numbers. What do you want to do? Like spin them around. Now, don't even think about 9619 or anything like that, Tony. I was thinking more put the 1 in front and then go 1699, but not even stopping there. Yes. White diamond, yeah. What are we calling that? We need to name it. It's like wreaths to me. It looks like wreaths, but coming together. Our white diamond designer ring is also gone. Congratulations. Just our curb link necklace and our brooch are still here, but everything else is sold out. But here we go with this one. You know what? I don't even like $16.99. As much as we did the right switcheroo with the numbers there, I'm not digging $16.99 either. Because if you're not digging it, I'm not digging it. And let's make it even better for you. Not even 16, 15, 14.99. That's getting good. I'm going to make it even better for you, but we only have one. And remember, unheated that looks like that, sparkling as if it's a diamond. So remember, heating would normally help out the clarity and the color. This didn't need any help. Look at it. It's perfect. I'm going to make it $1,399 instead. That's it, $1,399. Wow, that's a good value right there. And it's on a new piece in a really big Ceylon unheated perfect yellow sapphire. We got a big ruby too in an unusual cut. We've got a couple big rubies tonight. I've got a 2 carat plus, it's a 260. And then we have a 1 carat 09 marquise. So 2 great rubies to enjoy tonight that you're going to see that are brand new, both of them. So really looking forward to those. And don't forget, top of the hour is only about 25 minutes from now, and we're bringing out that big diamond band that is universal, perfect for everybody at least who likes quality. We got some major quality for you. And so I'm going to keep moving because pieces are going. All right, Jason, who got the aqua? Tell me. Is it Joretta or Joetta? Oh, really? Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy that aqua. First time shopper or no? No, many time shopper. That's a many time shopper right there. I love it. Thank you so much. I do have another pendant, this time in platinum. We're going to stay in the sapphire category. Whoa. Now, this is really kind of fun because it looks like there's more diamonds than there even are. A lot more. Because you see that textured area, and I'm kind of giving it away by showing it to you up close first. When I probably, thank you so much, I probably should have shown it to you far away, and then you'd look at it and think, oh, good. Who's this for? Joanna. Oh, Joanna. Yeah. Good. These names are pretty similar so far. We've got the Raindrop ring really quickly. And you know what, Tim, since she's on the line, right? So let's hold that thought on that pendant and just show this because I know it's a recap from the weekend. So let me just show this really quickly. Is that the ring she was looking for? What we call the Raindrop ring, which is item number 1113070. Is that what we're thinking about? A really, really good designer ring that's got that top and bottom that are a little bit different. You see that top row as it sits here is all bezel set. And then the bottom row is a bezel and pave mix. And then in between you got bezels and some pave. It's a really detailed, super, super, super cool ring. And we actually have the white, the yellow, and the rose available. I've just got the white gold here since it wasn't scheduled for the show, but it is a beautiful ring, and it's got this great price of $888, which we've always loved. But I always say wait till you see it on because it's even prettier on. And for being a wide band, because it's a lot of open work, it still does. First of all, it's finished in the back. Still, you see how it's finished with that gold at the base, and then you've got that open work in between, and then it's going to taper so it's really comfortable, but it's so much prettier on because that's the beauty of it, is seeing so much of your skin through it and seeing that designer act, which again is kind of like why we called it the Raindrop ring. It's almost like you've got, you know, droplets of water here on your hand, looking beautiful. This one's a little larger, so let me put it here on the middle finger as well because I love it there. That's a really good look. It can also work on the index finger, which is where I'll take it next. It's 70 points in diamonds. I know a lot of you know and love this ring. A lot of you own this ring. I like that look too. That's really chic there. I always love a bigger, wider, bolder ring on the index finger. And especially, I think we have to be more mindful too. When a piece is going to be worn on the outer of the hand here, whether it's pinky or index, I think we take a little more, just a little bit more care in picking out a piece that perhaps is going to be a little lower profile. That usually makes it all the more wearable. So you see that there, and just how it looks almost like what I want to invent one day, which would be diamond tattoos. Like that would be, you know, something that I think would be really pretty. Just like if there was a way, like we see a trend for a while here has been, there's been kind of an aesthetic trend towards putting crystals in your teeth. So, and I'm not talking about grills, that's a different thing, but kind of that take on it, right? Well, that's kind of, you know, been there, done that, not for everybody, but this would be like, again, it almost looks like they're just sitting atop your skin. I mean, like it's all in one, right? So that's a really pretty look when it just lays as it does there and really creates that beautiful, unique look on the hand. And you can see how the diamonds are going to go a little more than halfway around. So you're always seeing those diamond droplets, if you will, and they're bigger stones individually throughout, and it looks great and it feels great on, and white, yellow, and rose. And honestly, I love it in the yellow and the rose too. So if you want a little more color behind those diamonds, they are stunning in the yellow and in the rose gold. So keep that in mind. Is that going to help you out, Tim? Is that the one she was looking for? And does she have any questions about it? All right, so it sounds like that's the one, and she's taken one, and we'll find out what color she's getting. And you're all welcome to take one as well, but I know it's one that we've seen many, many times over the years. And now we'll go back to that sapphire pendant that I was just about to show you. It's on 1122081, and boy, is it weighty. That's because it has platinum. It is platinum. It starts as platinum all throughout this, and you can see how solid. Now, what's all that? That's actually the carat weights inscribed. So it's not just a hallmark with the gold purity, that's there too, but you're also getting, and I realize it's upside down, but you've got all the carat weights I'm going to give you now, which is a carat 14 gorgeous blue sapphire. It's also 50 points in diamonds exactly, which are all those great diamonds, which is the halo. And then, of course, that segment of that trio there up top, because I'm holding it by the bail, the rest really does look like diamonds, but that's a texture done to the platinum where you've got that fold over style. Let's take a look at it on the hand and see what it looks like. And I'll tell you, it has a great weight and feel to it. It really does, because platinum has a little more density to it. So you get a really special feel. You know the second you feel it, it's platinum. And we'll show you the length. It's going to be a really, really good look here. Of course, great big piece here at 1.5 inches or so. Actually about 1 3/8 inches, really, to be very specific. But stays in the platinum, one only, and it's $49.99 until I drop the price, as I'm about to do after we show it on the neckline, of course, which is just going to be another look at it here on the skin tone, which really shows off that beautiful depth, and then, of course, still is going to show off against a deeper color here. Let's go back to the close-up. This is so important, and you see how it's got that almost like fold-over effect. There's so much detail to it. Again, so much solid, heavy metal here, and it's not even $49.99. And it's also not going to be even $2,000. It's $19.99 instead for one of our better sapphires that we have right there with that clarity and glow it's giving, that bright royal blue we want to see, and one only there. And if you have any requests, get them in, because it's our last now 18 minutes and a half until we get to that top of the hour band, which is very exciting, and that is going to be on its way. Our yellow sapphire is still here, so feel free to dial in even on those pieces that have come and gone, see if they're still here, because a lot of you have done just that. And after the fact, after we've shown them to you. So I have to show this Tanzanite in just a moment. I'm going to show Kunzite, because I know that's been in demand as well, is our fabulous Kunzite. And I do have one gold quartz that's actually our most, I would say, unique gold quartz we've had of late. But here it is, the brand new Kunzite. Can't keep them in stock. And oh, the color. Did we just get even better and better and better? It's like every day that goes by, we see an even brighter, stronger, richer Kunzite color. Cushion cut here, 1122586. It's a wow. And it's also in a mounting that has kind of taken our collection by storm here, because really popular, really classic, and yet huge diamonds. The stone is 10 carats 32. Even, you know, when we're really up close with these Kunzites, a lot of times there's going to be a little bit, you know, you're getting a really up close. It's about as close as you can get. So a lot of times when we see a Kunzite up close like this, you're still going to see a little something in the middle that looks a little lighter than maybe what's on the outside. Not happening here. Solid color throughout, the richest, the most saturated color you can get, and then it's got 66 points in diamonds. How do I know that? This mounting has some of the biggest diamonds we've utilized as accent stones in a ring, where it's 11 points each, because there are 6 stones only. They are upgraded. They're not just round brilliants. We love our round brilliants, don't get me wrong, but these are princess cuts. So they're another step up in diamonds, size and cutting, that really make these really important. So before we look at that as, oh, 66 points, that's over 2/3 of a carat, great. It's how we got there. Again, only 6 stones, all huge diamonds, and that upper echelon cutting that gives us the flash of a round brilliant, but that squared off shape, which also allows to have that bookended style of gold. So they're each set. Think of it like they're each in their own setting. It's not a full bezel because a bezel implies all the way around. This is what we call semi-bezel because you look and 2 of the sides of those square cut diamonds are going to be covered in gold. So you have, take a look and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then that allows them to sit close together like they do. So that looks great as well. And then we have got, thank you. Oh, did we get the wrong ring for her? Both, okay, good. Well, do we even have one of these left? Oh, good. I thought these might have been sold out. One more ring to flash here very quickly before we get into that Kunzite, and here's what I do. I'd invite you to dial in on that Kunzite when we return to it, so you're ready, but look at this. Is that the other one, Tim? That one's gonna be 1118604. Now, this was a piece from a wheel. I didn't know if we had a white, yellow, or rose left, but we're checking right now. Yes, we do. Okay, so check with our, I know certain colors are sold out, but this is the 18 karat gold. And I don't even think we brought up all the graphics because it was on a wheel, so this might help you out a little bit. It's 39 points in baguettes, and again, it's round brilliance, 21 points. This reminds me a little of that bypass ring where, you know how it looked like pear shapes and marquise, yet it was all round brilliance? This looks like marquise cut diamonds, but there is not a marquise in it. It's baguettes and rounds, series and set together. So that's really well done there, and you see this. This is so beautiful on. So again, 18K, 39 in the baguettes, and 21 in the round brilliance. So that is a total of 60 points in diamonds, but it looks like big individual stones. That's so impressive. Very, very important. We're ready to blow it out. Are you ready is the question, because we are going to show you what it looks like here on and inside. Really nicely done. Look at each section has its own finished basket there. Is that something that she's liking there, Tim? We're going to show it up close here on the hand. And that's one way to wear it. I was saying the other day, you could even stack if you wanted to. There's one straight edge and one pointed edge, so you can kind of play with it with your other pieces as well if you choose to. But it's also, how is this not even $29.99 any longer? Well, it's all a function of it being on a discount wheel from just a few days ago. Watch as it moves, how each and every individual diamond flashes. Let me also just turn it really quickly the other way, because somebody's saying, I want to see it the other way. I think I might wear it that way. Let me see. Let me kind of envision it. Let me see what it's going to look like on my hand. There you have it. So we're actually making this one $9.99 instead. And you do have the white, the yellow, or the rose gold options. Good news there. So $9.99 makes it yours. Some of our biggest and best diamonds and, of course, baguettes in great quality. Look at what they're able to achieve when they play with the light like they do. It is stunning. So that's $9.99. Again, anybody can take it. It's a little recap from just a day or two ago. And that one is fabulous. Another one that kind of sits low to the hand here and easy to wear, although it's got a lot of presence to it. So we'll go right back to our Kunzite here close up. We'll show you that one. I know we're talking about that 10 karat pluser. It's that 10 karat 32, and it's going to be item number 1122586, and it's going to be 66 points. There are the 3 on one side. Princess cuts, the other set side by side with those bookends of gold. Same thing happens on this side. Great color, a lot of blues, a lot of purples. Rich orchid neon colors are all coming through on this one. And we only have the one piece, and it's brand new here tonight. And it's not going to be, I mean, how many times am I going to see a $5,000 price that I'm going to discount like crazy? Well, a few more before we go in 2 hours, and that's for sure. This one's going to be, you know, let's just discount it. $49.99 is not going to work. Let me try it on for you as well so you can see the size on this one. I mean, most of it is just all in that major center stone gem weight. But with a cushion cut, and this is a rectangular cushion, so it's got those softer corners to it. You can see how it's more elongated than it is wider there. There are cushion cuts that are square. This is that more traditional style of cushion cutting, and it's going to be $1,999 instead for a 1032. That's a pretty impressive way to go on a super rare ultimate level quality Kunzite. Pink spodumene, not easy to do, not easy to find, especially in a rich color like that is. Here it is on the up close one more time, and we'll see who's got that one. We got about 30 seconds more with that. And then don't forget Raindrop rings and that series of baguettes and rounds we just had still available. And I think it's time, guys. We need to get to this big old Tanzanite pendant because it is something that has been the #1 request in the Tanzanite world, because most of what we see are rings. And that means that a lot of you have rings and love rings. But naturally, if you really love it, you might want a piece to go with it. So we're going to bring the pendant we've all been waiting for. Big size, but not oversized. I mean, heck, I've had pendants that have gone up to, remember when we had the 75 karat blue wing? Yeah, we did. One time, we had a 75 karat Tanzanite stone. We've had a 33 karat, but that's not going to be for everybody. So this next piece is And it's right here. And let me warn you, there's only one, and I'm already disappointed that there is only one, because I also am about to give you one of the greatest discounts we've seen on Blue Wing Block D. Here's what it looks like directly. I know it's kind of sitting in an odd angle here, but look at what that is giving you. Blue Wing Block D, this is the one you get, 112-2284. And if you ever wanted a Tanzanite pendant, maybe even you were thinking about a 4 or 5 carat, the way this is marked down tonight, being brand new, you're probably going to be able to get this 1098 instead. It's got the semicircle of diamonds up top. Think of it like your little lucky horseshoe. Then this is the door knocker style, where one piece of the pendant intersects the other. And you can see here, it's diamonds, but it moves, right? So this will actually spin around. If you wanted to do the bail just for a different look one day and you wanted to spin it around so it had no diamonds, you could do that too. But I would say, who wants to leave those diamonds literally behind? I would say just leave it up front, string your chain right through, and you're good to go. But it's also our 1098 that's coming down to a really special price tag, and I mean major discount. So all we have to do is find a great home. That's what we're aiming to do here on a Monday, and yet this is new and fresh and updated. And maybe even if you're somebody who thinks about rings, and maybe you're comfortable in a 3 or 4 carat or a 5 carat ring, so you're maybe ruling this out. Remember, when we think about rings, we have less real estate on our fingers than we do on our neckline. So usually, even if you tend to go smaller with your ring sizes, meaning your stone sizes in your rings, you can still usually afford to go a little larger in a pendant because you just have more room. So that might be something to consider if you're shying away from a 10 carat, 11 carat for that reason. Don't, because here's what it'll look like from a distance. I'll give you the measurement here, then we'll show it on. But it's actually going to be super affordable for what this is, even though it's slated as a $99.99 deal. We're going to make it a lot better than that. And there you see it is just a tad over an inch in length top to bottom. There's that beautiful bail. You can see how it sits perfectly evenly. There's a good size deep basket, so it's always going to sit up on the neckline. It's never going to flip or flop or turn so that your good stuff isn't showing. That Tanzanite is stunning. You see all the red flashes coming through. You see the depths of the blue and the vivid violets. All of that's there. We're going to show it up close, and then we're going to make this really affordable, because that's what I've been doing lately, and we're getting really close to celebrating 5 years of Blue Wing Block D right here and only here. So we want to make sure that we can bring you some of our greatest values in conjunction with that. And that's been exciting. It's been really good to see so many discounts on one of our most beloved stones, and instead of even $5,000 or $49.99, we'll take it even lower for you, but only one. So that's going to be the key here. And when we talk about per carat values, it's obvious. It is really obvious what we're able to do on these per carats. Later on tonight, I'll have a 4.5 carat for you. But for now, this is the one to own. This is the only big blue wing pendant I have. I don't actually think I have any other pendants at all. And so this is the way to go. And what if I just take it to the, did we note that $49.99 is not really the happy spot yet for that one? Are we not ready for $49.99? I've been, again, abandoning $5,000 price tags all night long so far. We're going to make this even better for you. How does this sound? Lowest per carat that we see in Blue Wing Block Ds. We've had a couple, just a couple ever, that have gone sub 500, sub 400. We're talking about under 390 or 380 if I do this right. That's going to take us, I mean, we open the door to rings every day. So I want to make sure, even though there's only one, I want to make sure that we can make this pendant, finally, this big pendant here, really affordable, so that if that's what you've been waiting for, that's what you've been wanting, you don't need to decline because of the price tag. That's what I don't want to happen. I want you to be able to get it. And so we're taking it to a super duper low per carat price that you're going to love. I can promise you it's one of our lowest per carat prices we've ever seen, because it's $3,999. That would equate to a $363 per carat price. Let me again make sure you're seeing that face up to your eye level, because that's really important to see the color. And there you have it with all the reds that are coming through so beautifully. And that one is $39.99. That is $363 a carat, I kid you not. So when you're talking about, I know, if it were a 3 carat stone, we'd applaud that. A 5 carat stone, even better. This is a nearly 11 carat stone. So to get our 11 carat Blue Wing Block D when you're at this kind of low per carat is really stunning. And of course, that would be with free gold and free diamonds. So we're all going to say yay to that. Free gold, free diamonds, I'll take it. But to get one down to that price tag, amazing. And you see the reds that are coming through even from the middle. I'm only, able to move it only so much when it's up close like this, but you see all those colors. That is very, very special. And $39.99 gets it to one caller, so we'll give it 30 seconds. That needs to go. It's our only big pendant we have in the Blue Wing Block D variety. And so that is very, very special. And we are ready to see it out the door, obviously. Otherwise, I would not have given it a price tag like that. That's obviously meant to go. That's what we're doing here. Meant to go and find its home here tonight. We have the last call on this hour. We have just a couple of minutes till our top of the hour kicks off. It's that big, big band that we're going to show you. So I know we're getting all ready for that. And have a really, really special heavy gold weight. It's like that designer band we did with 3 diamonds, but we did it a little more simplified, which really makes it a more universal style. So that's coming up, and it's going to be a very, very inexpensive price, and a bigger diamond too. Now I do have a large Tanzanite ring that's going to look great, but it's a round, and so that even elevates it even more so. And here, I'll just show it on the hand. And the way our big Tanzanites with elongated baguettes have been going, I don't know if this one's even going to stick around, because that might be just gone based on just seeing it right there. That's what I would recommend, is say, come on in if you like this one, because there's something magical happening with this one of a kind. And that's not going to be as large, but it looks great with the pendant. I would think about pairing these up together. Let's go ahead. Shall we just give you one last, one quick little peek at this one, knowing that it's never going to last. And 112-2585. Let's bring it on out here for you on a close-up, just so you can see what that's all about. And that's going to be tapered baguettes. A couple of them, I was likening this to exclamation points yesterday. They've obviously taken that literally here, because those are some literal exclamation points there at the outside. You see how that pairs up the tapered baguettes with the rounds on the outside? Every other one. So do you see how that works? That's kind of cool, right? And they've, again, set them on different planes. It's that huge 7-carat 92. There is just, again, when we've seen 5 years nearly of Blue Wing Block Ds, and we have December 18th, which is, gosh, maybe just 2 weeks away from today. It's the anniversary. That will mark 5 years that we've been bringing Blue Wing Block D exclusively at this show. We are hoping to have a big celebration. I got to tell you, I think we started the celebration early here. We have upgraded all of our Blue Wing Block Ds lately. And by the way, one more note on this one, it's Museum Reserve. I think that goes without saying, but we still got to put it up there. It's a 7-carat 92 round Museum Reserve stone. What we have been doing lately, because, it's like, how do you improve upon perfection? The Blue Wing Block Ds are the best out there. We've been seeing them for 5 years straight, seeing incredible cuts, beautiful settings, amazing price tags. Now we have elevated it quite simply with the quality and the prestige of the diamonds we're using with them, like this one, where it's now maybe the 3rd time we've seen these elongated tapered baguettes with your Tanzanite that are giving it a major upgrade in diamond quality. There's a lot of them too, because you're getting a carat 85. We only have one ring. Why are we talking about it with 3 minutes left in this hour, with a band coming up and a big top of the hour lost leader on its way? We're talking about it because it's going to fly very quickly, and I need you, if you kind of loved it already, just by seeing it even before the diamond weight, now this is the time to jump in, because there's only one. That's the problem. We are seeing our last looks at Blue Wing Block Ds, not even clear if they're going to, that's 2 weeks away. The anniversary is 2 weeks away, and we're not sure what we're going to have, if any at all, to show you and celebrate in a grand fashion. So this is it. It's the lead up. It's the run up to that anniversary, and yet you're getting the values now. You don't need to wait for the official date. This is it right now. Take a look at this. This is going to be our 792 round, nothing like a round, right? You get this incredible diamond weight, and we have nobody on the phone lines yet, and it's Monday night, so we're marking it down even though it's your first time seeing it, and it's got a huge important diamond weight to it. And we're going to make this really easy. I already had it on the hand, but it's going there again. So you can see there it is. And this is the more difficult way to ever see red flashes, when it's up close like this. There's something about the round, though, with that extension of all those tapered baguettes and rounds going out from there. It just is perfection. It really is that you can't not look at it when it's on the hand. You're going to turn heads with this one on. I promise you that. And that's what all Blue Wing Block Ds do. They're just so neon. But it's going to be a better, look at this. I'm going to show you right now. Here's the information. Here's the bag. And it says right there, $35,525. down to $15,999. Oh, and by the way, there's only one. So that is what we're talking for a ring like this. Do you guys want me to mark it down, or should we leave this one at $16,000? I've been marking down everything. We have a minute and a half left till the top of the hour. We've got that designer band coming up. Should we just leave that one there? No way. There's no way we're leaving it there. We're getting you a better value. You got to call me right now. And I mean, there's not any room to move here. Because Museum Reserve, round, huge size, gorgeous diamond weight, super, super, super high level elite diamonds. It's not even $5,999. Call me. Please call me. Right there. Call me. That's my number. Call me, because this ring is waiting for you. And we can get it out to you tomorrow. It stays in the white gold. You wouldn't want it any other way with the array of diamonds around it. It's not even $59.99. This is the ultimate high-level Tanzanite. I have seen literally, and not even seen, I've sold literally thousands of Tanzanites. We've got it calculated as over 6,000 individual blue wing block Ds that I have sold in the last 5 years. And if you're wondering what was happening before that, we just had block D, not blue wing block D. I've been here 7. The first 2 years was block D. They were gorgeous. But then the private collection of blue wing block D came out 5 years ago. And you know what? This is not even going to be $59.99 out of all the pieces I've had, sold, held, tried on. This is the one that I personally would love nothing more than to add to my collection. There have been many that have been memorable. This one is top, 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 top. So if you love it, trust me when I tell you it's even better in person. You're going to be thrilled you get it. It's not even $4,999. We continue and continue and continue to drop the price. For a simple fact of, hey, it's the top of the hour, welcome to the show. We want somebody to own it, and now, so that you can get it before somebody else does, and you're thrilled with it, and you get it, and you go away a happy camper tonight. The ultimate high-level Tanzanite. And I get it. Some of you already have one. Some of you have 50 of them. True story. There are a few of you that are collectors and have collected a bunch over the years, and that's wonderful. But this one is unlike anything we've ever had. Take a look at it. Do we need to go a little lower on the price? Because I'm very seriously considering that right now. How about better, as we've got a top of the hour, so we just now welcoming in a lot of new shoppers, I have a feeling. Let's get ready, because I know that top of the hour is on its way. Shall we make this even better than 49, 48, 47, 46, 45.99? Look at that round, dazzling. If that doesn't go, I may just go home, because that is really, and I got a big top of the hour here, but that is the ultimate high level. Well, I would only go home just so I can call in and buy it myself, you know. I mean, that's how it works, right? I can't just reserve it here. I'm up here, selling the jewelry. I can't just buy stuff while I'm helping you shop. That's a conflict of interest. There'd be nothing left to sell if I bought it all. But this one, I really think is going to get a home here very quickly, especially when we take another $100 and make it $44.99 instead. So that'll be it, 30 seconds, and then we'll see who's got it. On this big, big Monday night where we just welcomed in hour number 2, we've got the big diamond band top of the hour coming up. Yay, I'm so excited. This design is near and dear to my heart. So we're going to show that coming up, and it's a big diamond, and it's a small price. Big diamond, small price. Where do you see that? That never happens. Does not happen, but we're going to bring it to you coming up for our top of the hour. Let me know. We have 2 now, 2 Tanzanites that have hung out here, and one is the pendant and one is the ring. And I know we're starting a little elite here. We're going with some elite pieces here for our, first hour of our Monday, but why not? Those are must-have. That's the pendant we just had. Before that, that's the almost 11 karat oval. In the pendant is down to just $39.99. So if you have your eye on the either of the blue wing prizes there, make sure you're dialing in so you can get them. All right, let's talk top of the hour. That's like the set right there. That is the set to own. And for $84.99, you'd have them. You would have them going out to you. So it's top of the hour time. We're going to get you a really, really special opportunity. I know a lot of you are just, holding out, not shopping the first hour because you heard about the top of the hour and you're anxious to see it. And when we say the words loss and leader, what does that mean? Oh, it means you guys are in for a major treat. So welcome to the show. We're glad you're with us tonight. Happy Monday, happy holidays. We're so glad you're here. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. So we have a very special ring that I've been doing this home shopping thing for a long time. There's not much I can say is good for everybody because Everybody's different. Everybody's got different taste. Everybody's got a different opinion. Everybody's got everything. That's good. We love that. But there are certain styles in jewelry that are icons, that are high-end, that are designer, that are quality through and through, that can be worn by one and all. And this is one of those pieces tonight that is just in time, if you ask me, because here we are with holidays upon us. It's 112-1878. It is a band. We're going to show you all three gold colors so you can easily decide, or better yet, you could even wear multiples and stack them together if you wanted to. They are so special, but you know what happens with diamonds, right? It's kind of the basic rule of diamonds that even if you're not a real savant when it comes to diamonds, you understand that as diamonds get bigger, they get more valuable, a lot more valuable. And with more valuable gets more pricey. So there's that thing where not a lot of people are sporting big diamonds for that reason. Well, this is a big diamond. And it's not, we're not going to get in the diamond accent territory anymore. We're going up to elite levels. We're going up to a size that's much larger than what most people are wearing in the U.S. as their engagement rings, because the average engagement ring size is a 1/4 carat, a 25 pointer. In this band, which is not an engagement ring per se, although it could be, because this is kind of the could be anything ring. It could be the band you wear as a set that you stack. It could be a ring guard. It could be a pinky ring. It could work anywhere across the hand, no matter what size hand you have. Teeny tiny little hand, no problem. Huge, big, burly man's hand, no problem. This works for anybody and everybody. Could be a wedding band. Could be a pinky ring, thumb ring, stack ring. Could be a matching set that you get to have your circle share, so that, let's say it's, you know, you and your daughter and you want to wear the same ring and it connects you. And, you know, you may have different styles. This works for everybody. This could be the ring you get to all the siblings in the family. It is just, it could be an upgrade to a wedding band too, because so many people get married and they start with a really basic gold band, which is traditional. This is kind of like taking that traditional gold band, but amping up the gold, giving you a big diamond set within the design. And for those of you that say, no, I don't like anything that sticks up too high, great. No, I don't want any prongs because they're sharp, great. This is going to accommodate all, because it is the modern, best, the newest, the hottest, the latest burnished diamond. So we take the big diamond round brilliant classic, we burnish it into the band. You get a band that has great width, great depth, great size all the way around, and it's any gold you want, and it's all mirror finish. I'm wearing one already, so you can see it. When I say little band, this is not going to be anything little about it. It's going to be great on anywhere in the hand. You see I've got a pinky with a ring finger on my index. We can make it a great thumb ring. You're just going to have to determine the gold color and the size, and quite frankly, how many you need, because when it's a loss leader deal, you're probably going to want more than one. And it stacks beautifully. Nice straight edge. Are you guys ready to see this? Because it is something that we have wanted to do for a long time. There is a problem with doing that. Number one, not a lot of big diamonds. 31 points is your minimum diamond. Most are going to be 1/3 carat. But in order to make sure that we could make more than just one or two, we had to create a little bit of a minimum carat weight. So it's 31 points is the smallest. That's what you're going to see in all three of these. So a lot of the diamonds doesn't really make a difference on the millimeter size, but a lot of them are going to be 33 points and more. So just keep that in mind. We're kind of calling it our 1/3 carat diamond band. But the crucial part is that this is heavy. It's made right. Here's a gold era we're living in together, where gold is seeing some of the highest prices we've seen historically. Yet we are going to give you solid all the way through. We're going to give you finish to the point where, forget about an under gallery. It's still an under gallery, but it's solid. So you don't need to worry about comfort. It's there. You don't need to worry about sizing up. We're going to make sure it's made in your size. So remember, we do 1/4, half, 3/4, and full sizes for you. So all that's happening. And are you ready to see this? Because it's our big top of the hour and we still are limited. Even though I don't have one, I've got a little quantity, but it's not enough to go around for everybody, I don't think. So here is what we're going to look at first, is our classic yellow gold, which is right here. And isn't this sharp? Look at how it mirror, that's the Tanzanite, by the way, that I just had up there. Now watch, we're going to remove it. That's the kind of mirror finishing you're getting in this solid heavy band, is all that mirror finishing through and through. That means that, yes, for those of you that are saying, no, I'm not going to wear a ring unless it has an under gallery, look at that finishing all the way on through. Solid and complete. I've got a white gold. I've got a rose gold. We're going to show you all three, because you may want to go for that stack set. You may want to get a couple. Maybe you like white and your daughter likes yellow. Maybe you like yellow gold and your husband wants rose gold, because that's kind of chic right now, right? There's all three gold colors. Let's even zoom back so you can see them all. All three mirror finish, heavyweight, gram weights. Don't ask me. I can't give them to you until I know what size you need, because the size is what's going to determine that. But I'm telling you right now, as someone who tries on hundreds of pieces of jewelry a day, it's heavy. It feels good. It's made the right way. This is not a little tiny, insignificant, whatever band. This has got a major diamond, and we're believers of everything's got to work together. Everything's got to support each other. Everything's got to work. And so when you see those bands, and here we are, top of the hour, major evening ahead of us, all these values coming your way, I would have, you know, think about this. People are on the phone lines already, not surprised. Classic styling, mirror finishing, weighty, heavy, all the way around. We did a designer band the other day. It was about 2 weeks ago. And it was with the 3-stone style. And yet, look at how this is done. Look at that solid weight. This is made in the same way, where it's going to be heavy all the way through the very, very back. At the most narrow point, not that narrow. Making sure that it's quality through and through. It's, I'm going to need some callers on the line here, because I know that it's intimidating, because 31 points is, you're probably thinking, have you seen diamond prices? Well, my job is to look at diamond prices. So I got to look at them every single day and keep you guys up to date on where they are and what they're doing. Diamond prices, 1/3 of a carat, VS, still, it still is a VS stone. It is a round brilliant classic. All of that said, that's a diamond that in wholesale right now, as of today, I made the call, okay? I wasn't down there yesterday. I had a very full day today. But I wasn't down in the jewelry district in person today. But I did make the call, because you never know. It could have adjusted between last Thursday and today. So I made the call to my one and only favorite diamond dealer, who gives me the best deals. And so I'm not giving you like a retail price here, or just a random, diamond wholesaler, site holder. I'm giving you the best deal. And so this is if you've got a major long-standing relationship with a diamond site holder who wholesales downtown in the second biggest jewelry district in the world. You're going to spend on that one diamond by itself, loose in a bag or in a box. You're going to spend, and this is the up-to-date price on a VS stone. So I'm comparing apples to apples here. In the round brilliant, you're going to spend $1,172. That's my best deal. And that's just for one. So keep that in mind. We've got it set in all of this gold. And that's really impressive. And this is going to be better for the whole band. Finished, the labor, the detail, the gold band, which, oh, by the way, the gold band without a diamond in this size, not this depth, but in this millimeter size width, the same band goes for over $4,000 right now in retail. Now, $4,000 plus about $1,200 for the diamond, you got about $5,200 you should be spending on that ring. Right here, not in retail. It'd be more. But right here, the way we make it, the way we do it, the way we provide values, $5,200. You're not spending that. This is for everybody. Think about that piece that you're going to wear, or your significant other is going to wear every single day. Since it works for everybody, I think you could both get your favorite in your size and gold color and wear the same ring and wear them as a set. That would be a great look. It's not $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000. We're busy on the phone lines already. Is that surprising? It's holiday gift-giving season in full swing. This is a style that doesn't need to be just for holiday gift giving. You're going to wear it every single day for the rest of time, because it's classic. It's not even $2,000. $1,999. These are VS 1/3 of a carat diamonds. It's not even $19.99. This is what we live to do. And I'm going to tell you something, since I can't give you the individual feel or gram weight, because I don't know what size you're going to get, I will tell you, this is one of the heavier rings. I've already shown you about, what, 25 rings today? Something like that? Pieces of jewelry, maybe 25, 30 pieces today? I haven't had a single piece this weighty or this heavy. Even the one with 2 carats and diamonds. Haven't had a piece with this kind of substance or weight to it. So this should tell you we're at a very high level here of diamond and gold jewelry, and you're not paying $19. What if I tell you this? Get any one you want, stack them up, layer them up. This is kind of like the Wonder Ring, where you can just get one and you could just like randomly choose a size and a gold color, and you're going to love it and wear it somewhere. So think about it. Maybe you want a pinky ring and a thumb ring. Maybe they're different sizes. Get 2, because this is not going to be that piece that's here and now, and then in 5 years you're going, yeah, I'm not wearing that anymore. This is forever. And it's a big, quality never goes out of style, right? And it's a big diamond. And it's not even going to be $19.99. Take a look at this. This should be, at minimum here, $1,499 to get this one home to you. Again, forgive me, they slide a little bit because they're all that mirrorfish gold, but I want you to see all your gold color choices here. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to just try on the white gold here for you, show you how they look on different fingers of the hand. Set down into the gold, so that is burnished. Look at that flush setting there that you have. So it's completely set within the gold. No prongs, no bezel, burnished. An amazing look. And you can obviously choose to wear it, you know, wear your diamond off to one side if you want, or just wear it straight up center if you want to too. That's probably the traditional way. I would imagine right now, I'm envisioning 3 stacked together and then staggering the diamonds like 1, 2, and 3. You could do that if you want to. They stack beautifully because that straight edge. 14, 13, 12, 11, 99. I don't know. What can we do? What can we do to make a heavy gold ring a value? It's already a value if it's just gold. Obviously, there's more to it than that. Very important single diamond there. Not even $11, $10, $1,000. Let's do what we and only we can do. Let's bring you the value that is a true TVON miracle. And I just, again, gold and diamonds, they're so expensive right now. And that, I keep saying that, I don't mean to tell you they're expensive here. This is why we put together a below cost price tag so you can take advantage of it. Don't have to pay the astronomical prices that are elsewhere in the world. Get it here, have your money back guarantee, be a brand new shopper and experience this quality. Do what you wish, but it's not even $1,000. Even $999, which is kind of like the holy grail on fine jewelry. Suddenly we're probably into a costume jewelry price, which is probably not doing me any favors. You're going, there's no way that could be that good for $999. She's saying it's heavy. Who knows? It is the thickest, heaviest band we make, and it's not even $999. Let's get everybody. I know we've got 2 in white gold already gone. I hear that. We've got several in yellow gold already that have been already just kind of reserved because you know you want it. It's not even $999. Gifting. Holidays are here. These are guaranteed delivery. There's only so long we can do that when we custom make pieces, right? We can't do things up to the very last second because we're always changing gold colors and sizing for you. And that's hopefully a benefit that you appreciate, because I know I do. I appreciate offering it to you. So I hope you enjoy that aspect of it. But it doesn't mean I can, you know, we can be shopping on the 23rd and expect it to be, you know, made in your custom choice and shipped to you in time for Christmas. So this is the moment to get them. Shop early, shop now. They will love it. This is going to be a band you wear with a lot of pride because you know it looks like that big designer style that is tens of thousands of dollars, and instead it's not even $999. I'll keep going. I mean, what good is a lost leader if you're not going to sell them out? That's kind of the key to a lost leader. You can bring the price below cost, but you have to guarantee one thing. You have to make sure they all sell out. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Instead of even $999, we're very busy on the lines. No surprise there. No surprise. It's under $1,000 for a heavy, wide band with a big old diamond. It's not even $899. How does this sound? I love giving away jewelry. It's my favorite thing to do. Take a look at this. It's not even going to be $899. This is a huge value. How many would you like? Now let me show you what 2 look like stacked, as we cannot get anyone through at the moment. So this is it. And Jason, you've got 2? All right, this is, I know I don't have 2 in the same color, but let me show you what 2 look like stacked because it just gets better. That's what 2 look like stacked together if you align the diamonds. I'm going to go crazy and we're going to do a third. And yes, if you're going to stack 3, I would go up a little bit on each one in size. That's hot. Look at the white and the rose and the yellow. You know what? Hold on. Before you start placing orders, operators, let me do this. We've got every line locked up, super busy on the phone lines. I don't want you to pay $899 either. I want to go. We're already below cost, so what difference does it make? We're going to make this even better. I adore this stacked. Look at that white rose yellow combo. So gorgeous, so European, looks like a signet ring, but with big diamonds. By the way, you'd have almost a carat in diamonds if you're stacking 3. Think about that. 93 points in diamonds right there at least. I'm going to make them $888 while they last. We've got 60 seconds with this because I don't know if it's going to even last that clock. That's what 3 look like together, and you see completely seamlessly set together. Which color? Yell them out, operators. I got to keep track of the colors because we can only do so many. So really, again, you got to let me know how many you're getting. Yeah. What? White gold? Oh, okay. 1 yellow, 2 over there. Somebody just took 3. I have 1 going out of it. Yes. You got a yellow gold. Thank you so much. Yellow gold. What about you, Jason? Which color are you getting? Okay, Will's getting 2 in white gold. You've got 2 in, did you get the same color in 2 or did you get 1 of each? All right, 2, we've got a white and a yellow over here. Thank you so much. I mean, 40 seconds remaining. I don't know if they're going to last. This is a major, major, major value. That's all this is. Value, value, value. Look at that. And let me show you again up close. I'm just going to show the one here so we can take you on a little tour of the yellow gold, which is extremely popular always. Look at how beautiful that is. Watch this from the side, all mirror finished all the way around. The inside is completely finished and mirror finished as well. There's even room to engrave a band. Oh my gosh, if you want to take that to a local engraver or a jeweler that does engraving, you could have a little sentiment, a little quote, a name, a date, even a little symbol. Some engravers do symbols, usually they do. You could have a little symbol engraved on the inside. There's enough room and enough depth to do that. Look at the very back of the band and how much depth that gives you. So another, I've got a rose gold going out now too. That's my first rose gold I've heard. So $888 for the one. Let me just show you a white and a yellow here that looks so good. I mean, just again, the stacking of the three colors together is amazing. It is one I don't want you to miss. Men's ring, ladies' ring. It could be for the younger. It does not matter. I mean, the younger generations are so into just, you know, heavy, big, wide, you know, gold bands and such, and stacking, right? They would just put this on with a million other rings and have it just be part of that, you know, that stack that, you know, you create and make it your own. And yes, another one in white gold. Thank you so much. White gold's very popular. Yeah, well, that's, of course, to match the white diamond. Of course, these diamonds are going to be that really beautiful, near colorless, no body color, no yellows, no browns to those diamonds at all. It's just, it's an extraordinary value. And when you feel it, because all these are size 6s now, when you feel it, you will be so darn impressed with the weight and the feel. I just want to show it a couple of other ways, like the thumb. This is rose gold, of course. Just want to show that briefly as a thumb ring so you can get an idea of how wide that would be as a thumb ring. If you want to choose that, I'm going to swap it out and I'll do a little pinky ring here. We'll show it all over the hand so you can see and kind of imagine what you want to do. But that is just too beautiful a ring to miss out on, and that value is everything. You're going to be so impressed. The feel, the weight, the beautiful finishing, top, bottom, and sides. I mean, it is every single angle, smooth, mirror finished, love the polish on it. I mean, that is impressive. I've also, I've had it on the ring finger a couple times. I can put it this size 6 on my middle finger as well and show you there, just to show you. And again, that's rose gold, so it's got a very kind of blending effect with my own skin tone, but you can see there how just, this is more for just a size perspective, a little bit of that kind of, you know, perspective from a distance away. $888, huge, huge value there. It's amazing. And it's perfect in time for gift giving, or maybe there's an anniversary coming up or a birthday. I mean, this is the kind of, you know, band that you see out there. The retailers are advising to, you know, stack for one for every anniversary, one for every year celebrated. Turquoise is here too. We got a turquoise coming up. What else? We've got some really cool turquoise. Gold quartz is here, yellow diamond, blue wing. I know we had two gorgeous blue wings, and they're both here, the pendant and the huge round ring. We have another one that's not going to be quite as large coming up at, let's see, 4.5 carats. So that's going to be coming up in about 9 minutes. We'll get to that at the bottom of the hour. Looking forward to that. Turquoise is here. Big pink diamonds. If we have any big pink diamond collectors out there, got a big pink diamond here tonight. That is a 48 point natural pink. We love that too. So a lot to get to in the show, that is for sure. And wait till you see this. Quick ruby action for you. Next up, and keep calling. If you have any questions on those bands, if you want to get another, you thought maybe I got one, I'm thinking I do want to stack a couple. I like that look, whether it's the same color gold or different. It is one of the most beautiful, beautiful pieces that we have to stack. Let's take a look at this ruby though. Warning, this ruby is going to fly. If you want a big ruby for a wow, teeny price, I was full on just expecting this to be completely opaque and downright burgundy color, and it is not. That is some top quality ruby. Item number 1121413, back to our one of a kinds here. So really recommend and advise dialing in on the early side here, because that is a 109 Burma. Clean, rare. You know these don't like to be cut in rare exotic cuts. That is a rare exotic cut. Marquise cutting, 116 in diamond weight, and that's yellow and white gold. You don't have to leave it that way. I highly recommend it. in the two-tone, yellow and white gold. It's the white gold on the outside, the yellow gold down the middle, this great finishing on the inside. Look at that. Great to see the clarity and the glow of that ruby through the backside of the piece. Oh my goodness. This is where, again, I know if I was a TVON shopper, like at home, competing against hundreds of other TVON shoppers, I know I would be on the phone lines immediately on this one, because even if that's under $10,000, you are winning. You're winning immediately. Instead, we're not offering it for anywhere near $10,000. And the beauty of this is, it's a really, oh my gosh, the ring just blew away. Take a look at the inside finishing, and then let's take it on the hand. It's not even going to be $4,999. And you know what? This is one where I would probably just normally start it with a price tag and then show you the ring. And it would stun everybody to no end, because that is a ruby that's simply too good to be priced and discounted the way I'm about to. So what I can say is, you still got a shot here to call in really quickly if you can, and you've got a chance to own it, because with a big diamond weight too, we're expecting $49.99 to maybe come down another $500, maybe $4,500. Watch this. It's nowhere near that. It's $1,699 for the very first caller. That's it. It's going to be that ultra super clean Marquise Burma. When it's giving clarity and glow from a distance like this is, you got a good ruby. It's from Burma too, so that's the best origin you can get. And $16.99 makes it yours. That's it. $16.99. One only. Carat 16 in diamonds. Amazing. First caller on that one. We'll take another look at it. I love it in the two-tone. You can do all white, all yellow, all rose if you want to. But that is the ruby of the night. And I know we all, isn't it true that this time of year we usually are wearing more red, right? And I think a lot of people say to themselves, I need to wear more red. I hear that every single year. Holidays roll around, everyone starts saying, everyone looks so good in red, right? So people say, I got to wear more red. Well, maybe that's not going to be, in the middle of, March, you're not going to be wearing this beautiful red sequin jumpsuit, but you could certainly have a beautiful Burma ruby every day to accessorize what other colors you are wearing. And it's still that beautiful, powerful color of confidence. And it's that bright, bright, beautiful color of love. And you can see that clarity that's just all the way through that stone. And oh my goodness, it's still here at $16.99. And the huge halo and diamonds around it. That's a triple row on the sides. They really turn and curve, so you get the visual of diamonds from all the different angles, yet you see the ring from. That's important about this mounting as well. And it's only for one caller, and I'm giving it 30 seconds, and then hopefully that's going to be gone. This is, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but lately we saw a couple of those museum caliber rubies. Does anybody remember those? Because if not, this is probably going to, that stone, just the visual of it probably jogs your memory really quickly. Oh yeah, I remember those. Because it looks exactly like that museum material that was not from Burma. So a lot of you said, no, I'm going to wait for Burma. But then you want that really, really good clarity. You want that really, really good color. That's what this is giving you. Those museum stones, by the way, were also under a carat and well over $5,000. So doesn't always make as much sense value-wise as something like this does, when it's a carat 09 and it's $1,699. That's the way you shop for a big ruby. I mean, go for it. Try it. You'll be happy you did. So let's take another look at it, if we may. I don't know why it's still here, but it's that kind of night. So, that's what we're dealing with. So it's a big Monday night, and, a lot going on, and, overtimes and all that. So here we are. Here we are waiting with a big, beautiful ruby, just waiting for somebody to say, I'll take it. And that's why the values are coming as low as they are. We still got to move jewelry, no matter what. We still got to move jewelry every single time we're here. So we do that, we make the effort, and you end up being the big, big, big advantage goes to you, because you get to save all the money. You get to save the money. You get the superstar pieces. You get all the best of the best. And we're still going to show you a yellow diamond, and a big Tanzanite is only 3 minutes away, $453. Still have the big round from the first hour. Still have the big oval pendant from the first hour as well. So don't forget to ask about those. I do have a 260 ruby, but boy, that gets more into that, steeper price range here. So I can't believe in pieces like this here. Would anybody like this ruby? No? Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Well, how about a gold quartz real quick, and then we'll get to our bottom of the hour special. This is, we've had like probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 dozen gold quartz. We've never seen one like this. Take a look at it. Pendant because it's got a very distinctive mix of colors. It's a very large stone, 1122612. Gold quartz on a tablet design. This is like almost like gives me a dog tag necklace feel, which you know I love. It's a 7 karat 96 gold quartz. It also has, one 6-point yellow diamond and a white diamond accent. That is a 6-point yellow diamond individual bezel set round at the top. Then you've got the white diamond, and then this tablet. It's not a bezel, but it kind of looks like it. It's that beautiful border of yellow gold surrounding your quartz, which has this great pattern, solid gold throughout, where you see the gold that's mixed with your quartz. It's as is in the yellow gold. Here's how it's finished. You can turn it around and see how all of that material goes through the backside of the stone. So all natural through and through, of course. And this has been very popular, but this is a modern take because it gives that very rectangular feel. I mean, why not? The stone shape is so unusual. So it makes sense to put it with that, emphasize that. The stone cutting is so unusual and different and beautiful. So the pendant design really reinforces that. You've got this great length to it. It's going to be 1.25 inches from top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline. We only have one. The gold quartz are popular, and that's what it looks like, just to really give a size reference there instead of breaking out the ruler and putting it up against your neckline and standing in the mirror and hopefully just, seeing it against a body helps. So that is the look you're going to get. String your chain right through the top, good to go. It has, again, yellow gold only. It's going to be a really good size bail for your classic chains. I'm going to make it $1,699 first caller. That's it. Got to move along and got to make it snappy. So we've got that big Tanzanite coming up next for you. Bottom of the hour's here. We're ready to show you that. You know what that means? We're also halfway through the show. So give us a request if you have one. We'd love to help you out with those as we are getting into full-on holiday shopping season swing here. We're ready to help you out. $16.99 only on that one. Really, really good one. Let's keep on rocking. So still have that marquise if you want the marquise ruby. Still awaiting a great home for that one. Our gold quartz is $16.99. Got a beautiful Tahitian pearl ring, black and white diamonds too. But let's go ahead and get into our Tanzanite. We love it, and we're so excited to see this one. And sometimes you just got to mark things down and really make it interesting. So we've got big Tanzanite. We've got a really special oval. This is the perfect match to the pendant, no less. So we'll show it to you now. It's 1120860 coming up right now. Bottom of the hour is here. Look at that, right on time. It has arrived. The stunning blue wing, all the red flashes, and 453 is the size. Love it. Do you love it though? Because it don't matter what I like. It does not matter one iota. If I like it, hate it, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It matters if you like it. And that's what I feel confident that somebody out there watching tonight probably said, yep, I like it. Because we've been using this mounting in jewelry. I've used it professionally for about 21 years. Classic signature style mounting tends to be one of the favorites. I think my mom has this mounting with like 5 or 6 different stones, including mandarin garnet, imperial topaz, ruby, Tanzanite, a couple more. I mean, just it's one of those, even if you already have it, you tend to still like it with other stones, and maybe you switch up the gold colors and it'll be a different look. It is fabuloso, and it's going to be also one of those really, really pretty 453 strong colors, and it's a carat 20 in diamonds. So we didn't go chintzy on the diamond weight at all. You got a lot of great diamond weight there as well. But it's a full carat 20. That's exceedingly important. Look at the inside here. It's finished on the inside to make sure it's a comfortable, smooth fit on. And we'll spin it on around. Never, ever stops with that fiery red. Let me see if I can polish. There's a little, just looks like something, a little dust on that one. Now it's all better. While I'm at it, I'll try it on here for you. Let's just see what it looks like. Do you love it? That's the question. Do you want a true classic? Because we're at that point too where I get to, the chance to talk to a lot of you. Sometimes it's over the phone, sometimes it's over email, sometimes it's over social. And a lot of people have said this. They say, you know what? I watch the show. I love the show. I love looking at great jewelry. I love everything about jewelry, its value, its beauty, its, you know, the fashion aspect of it. I gotta say, what most people also say is, I'm thinking about a blue wing, I'm gonna get one day. I can't wait to get one day. I'm just waiting for the bright piece. The perfect piece is gonna just show up one day. We are getting close to that final blue wing block D material. There's not a lot of it left. So if you are one of those that, you know, so many of you have said it, and I totally understand, you know, you kind of wait with a piece of jewelry, wait till the moment strikes you, and the right piece, you'll know it when you see it. But as far as classics go, this is one of them. As far as, you know, really important stone material, this is it. I can speak for having helped thousands of you shop for blue wing block Ds. This is a mounting and a size and a diamond weight that usually resonates with most, right? The 4.5 carat size, no matter if you're, you know, really casual or more dressy, this tends to be the size stone that everyone's comfortable with, because not everybody can say that about a 1 carat. Most want something a little more substance. And not everybody wants a 10 or a 20 carat, because those get a little large, especially for everyday wear. So usually it's between that 4 and 5 carat range, this being right in the middle, that tends to be universal for everybody's taste as far as wearability goes. So I think you're going to get a lot of use out of it. It's got a lot of diamond weight. The mounting by itself is over $5,000 right now, but I'm ignoring that for you because I know that we need to make some special deals happen on this Monday night. That is, after all, why we call it Monday Night Market Markdowns. But this one's going to be a huge value. And you know what? When I got here this afternoon, I looked at this ring and it said $79.99. I thought that's one of the better prices I've seen on a blue wing. We're going to change it up right now. Need to make some action happen here. So we're going to change up everything, including the $79.99 price tag. Everything is changing, and right here, right now. And I should probably wait another half hour to show this, but I'm not going to. We have it. We promised it. It's here. Nobody's on the lines yet. It looks great. How about any gold you want? Sure. White, yellow, rose. Does not matter. We'll do it. Okay, but it's not going to be $79.99. And it's not going to be, okay, you know what I haven't done? We haven't done an auction. This is exactly what I need right now. With that ruby still here and a couple diamond bands still here, we need to let you make your price on this piece and get you an even better value, because there's only one person that's able to price better than I can, and that's you guys. Yeah, you at home. You do. So how about this? Okay, let's go for it. I'm not starting at $4,000. 50% off. Is this a sale day? Oh yeah, December 4th, national holiday. It's our sale day. No, this is the 50% off sale you've been waiting for. That is no longer going to be $4,000 because I need bidders. We need shoppers. We need phone calls. We need to make sure this blue wing block D goes. And we know it's classic. $10 increments is all I'm going to ask, but we need to adjust the open. Not $35. Not $3,000. But now we're at this point where, yeah, we got to get serious here, because that's an over $5,000 mounting, and I can't change that. See, the one thing I can't change, I can't change the gold market, and I can't change the diamond market. I wish that when I got in this business, I wish somebody deemed me the ruler of the diamond and the gold market, because I would really do everything in my power to keep those prices down. But unfortunately, you and I and our favorite jewelers and designers, and we can't control those elements. What I can do here, and that's why I keep telling you the mounting by itself is over $5,000 before you put the 4.5 carat blue wing block D in the middle. So that should hopefully give you some idea of why $79.99 is the appropriate price tag, why $3,000 should be getting a lot of activity on the phone lines, but it's not. Let's change it up here. We're not even going to do $3,000. I'll start at $2,500. We'll go from there. It's going to be a $10 increment only. That's it. So really makes that accessible, right? So if you're not the first bidder, that's okay. It's $10 extra to get you in. So hopefully that's a nice, easy deal. But that is the deal to get in on. This is not a small diamond weight. We're not talking about 50 points or a carat. This is a carat 20. All pave, anchoring the sides, giving you the big halo. Classic as can be. I have been selling this mounting, well, variations of it, because sometimes it's with an oval, sometimes it's with a round. Variations of this mounting for 21 years, and it's always Always been one of the most popular, one of the go-tos, one of the most in demand, one of the most requested, always. So we know it's got some appeal. We have nobody at 25, do we? Not a soul. Don't hear a thing happening. I'll tell you what, let's go even lower, and I really should not be doing this. $2,500 is a steal for that ring, and we all know that. We've seen enough Blue Wings Block D where you know you don't need to be holding a gemology degree to know that's a deal. This is not just okay material, good material, excellent material. It's the best, the literal best ever been mined. Private collection only here, by the way. And it's not 25, 24, 23, 22. $2,100. Let's just skip all of the drama, go to $2,000, and let's get this thing started. $10 increment still, but a $2,000 opening bid potentially. Now let's take a look and see what we got, because that should be everything and more to give you all the value you've ever dreamed of. This is not a dream. This is really happening. This is real life, at least the real life reality that TVON provides and nobody else does. And now we are looking for 2. Shall we give it a 60-second clock? Yes, it's there, and yes, it's counting down. And no, we do not have an open yet. $2,000 is what we're seeking. And no open, 40 seconds remaining to get it going. $10 increments. Did I mention you can change the gold? Yes, you can. Yellow gold, rose gold's fine. Let me try it on again for you, sure. Here's that inside again. There's that under gallery. Saturated, rich, best of the best, great size to wear. If, you know, again, big sizes, if you like big jewelry, if you like small jewelry. I feel like this just, I mean, it's got a really nice kind of feel and proportion and scale to it for just about anybody and everybody to wear. I would say if you like teeny tiny jewelry, it's probably not for you. But as long as you can handle a really nice size ring with great color. G-Sim, were you verifying on this one? Verifying? Are we verifying over here? Hold on, we might be verifying. So let me just make sure 100% here. I like to, lately, you sometimes got to do that extra step verification. It's kind of like when you log into your account. You got to do like a, now I'm not going to ask you how many stoplights are in the photos. Or please click on all the crosswalks. Prove to me you're not a robot. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. I'm the only robot allowed around here, okay? How about Cyber Monday? Do you remember my robot impersonation on Cyber Monday? That was fun. No? Okay. Well, go back and take a look at it. We're at 2,000, right? We got 2,000. We got the open. Well, hello. We've got the open here, and we are ready to move it. But I don't think it's going to have a lot of activity. When it takes that long to get an open, when it's that low, you know we're not going to have a lot of auction action. Let me tell you, that's why that's the advantage shopper. You know how in Vegas they say the house always wins? I have a tip for you. At TVON, the viewer always wins. Always. Every time. Every day. Every time. Especially on auctions. This is a literal win. And what it takes to win is nothing more than a phone call. That's all you got to do. Just dial in, even if you've never shopped here before. We've got operators standing by that can help you out. Operators. That really is, that's a deal. We're going to see final 2 minutes here coming up. We've got the open at 2,000, so no, we don't get to see the ring again. It's not going to be back tonight at a later time. It's not going to be back tomorrow. We're not here tomorrow. It's not going to be back Wednesday when we are back. It's just going out tonight. And this is the advantage you have. And let me just tell you, when we've got a lighter audience, as we do right at this moment, and there aren't 18 bidders or 25 bidders or 1,000 bidders, that is your advantage, is that I started too low just to make sure we got the open. We finally got to that desperation low where, yeah, we saw the light, we've got the deal, we've got the open, a bidder's out there who said, yes, please. And now we've got to give it a final 2 minutes to sell it. This is almost making me a little heartsick because I came in today and I raved about $79.99. I was so excited because you guys know as well as I do, most of these Tanzanites start at $9,999 and go up from there. So to have one for $79.99, I got so excited. And now I'm up here in real life offering one at, because I can't back out now. That's the thing about these auctions. I can't get out of this. I can't take it back and say, never mind. Oopsies, mulligan. Can't do that. It's selling. And it's selling in 2 minutes. So you've got a final 2 minutes to dial in. You've got 2 minutes to make the phone call. You're eligible to bid if you do get in that 2 minutes time, and then it's $10 increments. So there's really nothing to lose here except the opportunity of a lifetime on a blue wing block D. And we don't want that to happen, because how many more are left? Well, I can tell you, because I'm here very, 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 very intently looking at these Tanzanites every day, kind of cringing at how few we have remaining in our blue wing block D collection. It's a finite collection. It's not like we can just go get, everyone always says that. Well, why don't you just go get more? Why are you talking about this limited quantity? Go get more. Go find more. Go get more out of the mine. Go get more from the collector. Remember, I can get more Tanzanite for you, but I can't get blue wing block D. This is that little individual, small collection that is only here. If you want that quality, you got to shop them while they're here. $2,000, final 2 minutes, and then we'll sell it. I promise. We'll sell it. It's got to sell, so that's what we're doing. Final call, though. 2 minutes to dial in. And here it is one more time. Let's give you all the tour, the grand tour of the inside, the side detail, the under gallery that is so beautifully detailed and designed and finished. The fabulous center stone. Here's what it looks like on. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, anybody have a question on this one as we are perhaps verifying with our last 95 seconds left to bid? This is such a superstar. It really is. And don't forget about those diamond bands we had earlier. 31-point minimum diamond bands, heavy gold weight. Here's your blue wing block D. There's something so magical about a carat 20 set like that. With the halo first, the sides that you see are that wider pave band. Really good look there. 2,000. Ooh. I am really shocked. And I've seen a lot of weird auctions in my day. This one is all out stunning. 2,000, and you will be stunned in a couple days when this ring arrives at home and you open that box. And let's all rehearse it now. Because everybody says it when they open their, especially if it's your first blue wing block D, like those of you that have collected a few before, But for those of you that it's your first time, the sentiment is always the same. OMG, that stone looks even better than it did on TV. Yes, they do. They really do. And I know that seems impossible because look at that color. Look at that depth of color. Look at the red flashes. Look at the saturation. So it's hard to believe, but let me give you an idea why. If you give like a little, look at, I just blocked some light here. Watch this, blocking the light. It just got more neon. The stone got more intense. Unless you open it at a television studio, highly unlikely. But if you open it in a TV studio, then it's going to kind of look like that right there on your screen. But if you're opening it at home where you don't have these crazy lights, you're going to see a more saturated, deeper blue, deeper violet, deeper neon, deeper reds, deeper vivid colors than you can even imagine. And do we have 2010 or more? Anybody want to chime in with a little competition for our open or no? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no? Anybody 2010 or more? Got to hear from you now because I'm already too late on the clock here. Tim, you verifying on this one? Verifying on this one? Anybody verifying? Verifying? Is it verifying or very fine? It's very fine. That's what I'm saying. Very fine. It's a very fine Tanzanite. It's a very fine ring. Okay, you got it? Yes, sold. Congratulations, bye. That one is done. And well done. And very fine. Let's take a look at this. Black pearl. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Sorry. There's just, ownership. When they come barreling out of the back, that's probably a sign you sold an auction too low. Okay. Here we go. Changing gears. Turn the page. 1122604. Now, I don't want to spend the next hour and 13 minutes talking about black pearls because I could. I get a little carried away on this stone because I really like it. And I remember part of me just goes back to before I was in the television shopping business, I went into a store called Mikimoto. And I don't know if I should say that, but you guys know. That's kind of the hub for pearls, right? Really good ones. And I remember as I was a teen, and I went in, South Coast Plaza, Orange County, California, and I went into that store, and I was blown away. I knew about diamonds a little bit. I knew about rubies and sapphires and emeralds and the ones we all kind of grow up knowing, but I didn't know about the rarity. I always kind of thought pearls were just for a strand on your neckline and kind of basic, and you wear them to church on Sunday, and that's that. I'll tell you, there's a whole other world of pearls, and without getting into a full dissertation, black pearls. Natural, which is what we're doing, obviously. This is not a dyed pearl. It's not dipped or dyed or coated or what have you. This is a natural black pearl, otherwise known as a South Sea Tahitian black pearl. Now, most of them, as rare as they are grayish silver in color, like a charcoal gray, and they're beautiful. Think about them with a beautiful tweed suit, how lovely it'd be, how elegant, how classy. But what you really, really, really ultimately want to get in a pearl is you want to get those gorgeous peacock colors. What is that? The blues, the purples, the greens, the teals, the turquoise. That is exactly what you see here. And it's not a small pearl. It's an 11 millimeter pearl. So it's 11 millimeters, Tahitian pearl. What did we do? We got more glam with it. We got you white diamonds and black diamonds and more white diamonds, like a triple halo. But that pearl is set down into this little seat of gold, which is really well done. It's stunning in the white, although you can change it if you want to. And you can do white or yellow or rose. It's going to look good no matter what. But it's like a striped, think of like this, because this to me is the tuxedo stone. It just looks elegant, not to mention going with everything, because there are very few black gemstones besides onyx and black diamonds. So this is kind of that refined side of getting a beautiful, go with everything, wearable kind of color. It's elegant, but I love that it's got that little edge with the essentially stripes of diamonds you're getting. It reminds me of a tuxedo stripe you might see down like a pant leg on the sides, running from the hip down the sides of a pant leg, super elongating. It's just that black and white spectator look that is oh so iconic. But I feel like we have to give a little lesson in pearls because we don't see many of them. And when we do, we really, like we do with everything, make it really ridiculously affordable. And I just want to make it clear that when I went into that store as a teen and saw black pearls, golden pearls, even big white South Sea pearls, and they're in rings like this, they were just, I mean, literally this was back, by the way, in the late 90s, by the way. So this was a long time ago, right? And, you know, yes, dating myself, but, you know, that's what it is. They're thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, depending, if it's a black pearl, it's going to be a little bit more than, you know, let's say a white pearl. And that's kind of the deal, right? The golden pearls, the black pearls are super elite. You can see $50,000, $60,000 for a solitaire without diamonds. So when we make them really affordable, I don't want that to reflect what your thoughts are if you're new to this world of exotic pearls, because it's all about the size, it's all about the nacre. It's just like a diamond where we judge it on different things. The color is one thing, but you want smooth surface, you want completely round, and you want flawless finishing, okay? That's Mother Nature's finishing, by the way. So remember, this is not something we polish like a diamond. Diamonds, we cut, we polish, we do all that. This is different. This is where it's made in a mollusk. So it's got that protective shell around it, but it's kind of working against a lot of Mother Nature's challenges, like being at the depth of the ocean when it's formed, right? And having a little irritant that is usually a grain of sand that ends up inside the mollusk, and its natural reaction, just like our immune system would be, it's like allergies, right? I mean, it's a weird comparison to make, but you know, allergies are our immune system reacting to an irritant. So if we're allergic to cat dander, or if we're allergic to smoke, or if we're allergic to the pollen in the air, we get, you know, our immune systems react, and we have a reaction that's unpleasant, right? Because we have to deal with it. It's our immune systems reacting. This is like, again, the mollusk has the same reaction. It says, this is a foreign object. It just entered into my safe space here. My reaction is to actually, in this case, build something beautiful. And that's where a natural pearl comes from. It layers and layers the nacre and around the irritant, and that's where this beautiful color and shape and size come from. And so to have all that done and end up with this beautifully smooth, flawless surface, right? And that round pearl that's set down a little bit in, we want to protect it as much as possible. Set down in a little bit to that piece, white and black diamonds in striped effect essentially around it. What if we just make this a deal, because here we are nearing the end of the show, nearing last hour. We've got this stunning, stunning, stunning piece. And you know what I'm going to do? Huge value right now. It's got a $39.99 TVON price. Let's change it. Switch it, change it, flip it, do all that. I got to show it on though. It's elegance in a ring. I don't know if there's a more elegant ring here. I really don't know. I mean, think about it. Holidays are approaching, but beyond that, do you like to wear like a beautiful boucle suit? A faux fur, perhaps? I don't know. It could be edgy, like I'm thinking black leather pants. Okay, faux leather, whatever you want. Black leather pants, over the knee boots. That's what I'm thinking. Big chunky sweater. That ring. That ring. That ring. That's the ring. Don't get me talking about styling. But you know, that's an elegant, stunning ring, but with an edge to it. That gorgeous color. See how it doesn't even match the black diamonds? It's more like greens and beautiful blues you see with it. It's going to be, you know what? Let's help you out. Little holiday special here. First callers, let's do it. I'll just blow it out right now. You're not even paying half that price. $2,000, stealing it. Look at it from the side profile, from all the angles. There's that little basket that sits up the base of the pearl. It's locked into that basket. It's set securely. No need to worry about that pearl. And it is going to be, you know what, skip over $19.99. Let's make this easy. $999. I'm selling it. I am selling that ring. Sally, I just got your request. Thanks to Tony. I can check and see. Not every stone is cut in every cut. So yes. It's a good point she makes. She says, I've seen this, 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 and this, and this in marquise, but I haven't seen a marquise Zambaran. I have had one. I don't think it's here anymore, but we'll do a double check. So you know what I'll do? Let me see if we can double check to see if we have a marquise Zambaran or Mozambique garnet. She's looking for either Zambaran or Mozambique, Mozambique being the more red, Zambarans being the more purple. I'll check and see, Sally, for you if we have any marquise cut garnets for you. I don't think we do. I only remember one Zambaran. I think it's gone, but it's always worth double checking because you never know. Sometimes things happen. So we'll just double check for you and we'll let you know. So thank you for the request. I know marquise is a rare cut, Sally. It really is. It's not all stones can be cut in marquise. Now I hope you saw the ruby we had earlier because it's still here. I assume that she did, and that's why she's asking. But we did. We did have the yes, the ruby. Yes, she did. Okay, so and the ruby's here. And this pearl, at the moment, still here as well. And then we got a quick wheel for you coming up. And then don't forget, big top of the hour. Yes, thank you so much. So white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you are actually able to switch the gold color here, which I think is lovely. So you can do the yellow or the rose if you'd like. Okay. Turquoise is here too. Look at this turquoise we're going to show you in a little bit. Yes, look at that. Big ruby coming up too. We got the pink diamond. I do actually have a sapphire in a rare teal color as well. Teal means blues and greens together. Oh, this is fascinating. Let me flash this for you. Tell me if you're intrigued by this blue-green. Two colors in one. Mother Nature got fancy on that one. That's a huge sapphire. It's a 254. Yes, that's a good one. That's a really good sapphire. So if you want to go, well, I don't know, maybe like to an area of sapphire you don't yet have, that might be a really good candidate. It's one thing to get a blue, another to get a green. Different when it combines the two colors together. We've got a very quick wheel here. And Sally, we're still checking on any marquise cut garnets for you. And then we do have, I hope this opal, or rather I hope the pearl is gone. I'm looking ahead already. We've got some pieces coming up on a wheel. We've got a beautiful turquoise on the way, teal sapphire, big pink diamond. We have a nearly half carat. Yes, Jess? Oh, good. Did you take the cameo? Oh, great. Congratulations. That's such a beautiful piece. Well done. Cameo is in white gold. Still have a couple of our 31-point minimum diamond bands with the burnishing. Jason, can we help you with anything? Are you taking the pearl or something else? All right. Nope, he's on something else. Tim's got a request, it looks like, also. Still have our two. Now, that's shocking. The two best Tanzanites we showed you earlier, in the big sizes at least, the round and the oval in the pendant, still here. Still hanging out. Okay, coming up. Let's get to it. Pearl, lovely. I got to try it on one more time just so you can see it. I think the best thing you can do when you're in a jewelry store next time, go take a look at what their Tahitian pearls. If they're natural color, not dyed, not any of those funky pearls out there. There's a lot of coated and dyed pearls out there. If they're natural Tahitians, it'll be a lot of fun to do your price comparisons, and you're gonna feel real good about that value you got. Real good. Not to mention, I never gave you a diamond weight. Who's buying this without knowing a diamond weight? I don't know. They must not be diamonds. Hold on. I didn't give you a diamond weight. 24 points in black diamonds, 46 points in white diamonds. Never mind, the price can't be $9.99 because now we have 70 points in diamonds in the ring. It's still $9.99. But that could have been the reason it's still sitting here, is that there are 70 points in diamonds, which, oops, it's my first day. I mean, gosh, I don't know what else to say. When do I not give you the diamond weight? I don't know. I must be thinking ahead to my big weekend. Must be. All right, we have a giftable coming up at the top of the hour, which I just realized is in like 90 seconds. So 90 seconds to our giftable smile necklace, which is gonna really light up the lines, which is good because I need to make a display for it. So let me do that. Let me make a quick display for our necklace that we need to do. And then here we go, $9.99. Let me know, maybe that makes a difference now. Oh, now there's 70 points in diamonds. Okay, now it's looking like an even better deal. It is. It is a deal. So make sure you're grabbing that one. White, yellow, or rose still. My goodness. That is something else. Pretty, pretty piece, isn't it? It's a really unique style. I mean, where else are you going to go and find it in 11 millimeter Tahitian pearl with black and white diamonds in solid gold and all of that, and it's under $1,000? It just is not making a lot of sense. And when we can say that it doesn't make sense, I feel really proud. I feel like I'm doing something right. When it's not making sense, that's when we know we got you a deal. Are you guys ready for our big top of the hour? It's about 30 seconds from now. Got something special. Look at what's coming up. That's going to be on the way. It is one of our icons, but we used to do a really big, expensive version. We're going to make you a really good giftable idea coming up. And that'll be our top of the hour. For our last hour of our Monday, which also means give us requests too. Yes, Jess? Oh, I would love to. Was it Eileen? Yes. You got it, Eileen. We have a very large Tanzanite pendant. Sounds like she didn't see it, so let me bring it back out for her, and we'll see if she likes it. It's almost 11 carats, Eileen. It's item number 1122284. And here it is. Yeah, this is, you know I was going to recap it anyways, because this is not sticking around. And the only reason it's here is because a lot of you may have just joined us. Happy, happy Monday. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. Final hour left tonight. And here is the big Tanzanite. Item number 1122284. Wow. I'm just going to hold it this way because unfortunately we're getting a bird's eye view when it sits here on its own. So let me just make sure you see it face up. This is a door knocker style pendant. That just means that the bail is kind of moving within that semicircle. It is a 1098 stone, blue wing block D oval, 14 points in diamonds, and it's in the white now. You don't have to leave it that way. Let me show it on the hand because it is just an inch top to bottom. So you get what is concentrated in that stone weight. I'll give you the ruler measurement. We'll show it on. It is $39.99. That is a $10,000 piece that I'm saving you $6,000 on. And, oh, by the way, to do the math, it comes down to $360 a carat. I think it was $363 to be exact. So $363, one of our lowest per carat prices we have ever seen in Blue Wing Block D is happening right there. So that's what it looks like. Now let me show it from another distance away here so you can see it up against a skin tone here just to give you another perspective on it and see what that's all about. But that's a really beautiful Blue Wing Block D. It's always going to face outward. It's always going to be upright on the neckline. Looks fantastic, is fantastic, has all the gorgeous colors. And that means the blues, the purples, and the reds all together. So that one's going to be $39.99. Huge value there, and that can be, sure enough, any gold. I do want to point out, though, the sides, because I do appreciate a little, kind of a little leopard action. I don't know, it reminds me of a leopard print a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know what else to call it. It really does. It looks like a leopard print, and do you see how the sides are all different? I mean, come on. The creativity here, the details, the way that that looks from all the angles. So even if someone sees it from a side angle, they're still going to see that really cool detail that has to be there. I mean, they could have left that solid, but why not give a little light accessing the stone? Why not have the cutouts that make it interesting and pretty and modern and unique from all the sides so that it looks good from every angle? And that's the idea here. So that'll be $39.99. Back up close it goes. I just want to show you all the details. That side profile is really cool. $39.99 is just obscene. And don't forget, we still have the big round Tanzanite that was in a ring from the first hour as well, which is one of our bigger diamond weights. Shocking that's still here. We will recap that for those of you that did not see it. We'll make sure you see it before the night is over, because here we are in our final hour. And so what that takes us to is our top of the hour special, which is so special because it's our smile necklace. And yes, there's one thing that is guaranteed to make any female smile. Diamonds. It would be diamonds. Luxury VS diamonds, solid gold. How about something where you don't need to worry about size, don't need to worry about really style, anything. It's a classic, a true, honest to goodness, classic style necklace here, but a little extra sentiment. I always give themed gifts. Like, not always a lot of gifts with one theme, but of something meaningful, something special, something that means something to the recipient. And that is what this is, because we're looking at, first of all, diamonds, gold, necklace, adjustable, all the things. But isn't it great, and welcome to the show if you're just tuning in, glad you're with us tonight. It's Monday night, what's left of it. We have a little bit less than an hour here together. We have a lot of great values. We've had a lot of great values. So some are still here. We'll recap what we have a little bit later in the show so you don't have to miss anything. However, this is very special. It's so giftable. If you're not sure, because it is December 4th, and I realize it is now December 5th on the East Coast. So it's getting to be that time where even procrastinators like myself have to really start thinking about gifting. I did start, by the way. I did start gift shopping this weekend, so I'm very proud. One done. One done. Yes, one. But this is that style. Any gal, maybe you really, 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 obviously we love our moms and sisters and daughters and the big people in our lives that means so, so much. But I'm even thinking here, I'm thinking ahead to hairdressers, nail techs, salon folks, people who help us out, teachers. I mean, honestly, what am I talking about with fine jewelry? Something that's going to be an epic value for our top of the hour that you could theoretically give to just about anybody, because the price point is so good. And because it's diamonds. And they're still VS diamonds, all individual round brilliant stones set side to side. But what I love about this most, and go ahead and use this if you'd like, we've dubbed it the Smile Necklace. It's item number 1110466. I love that we're going back to an ancient item number 2 to help that bring you more value tonight. That's going to help. We're not going on today's gold pricing. We're not going on today's diamond pricing. And that's going to help out in a significant way. However, here's the coolest part. Considering that it's got this subtle curve to it, sits like a diamond collar, but without the whole diamond collar. A, diamond collars are costly. B, not everybody can wear them every day. This you can. This is that perfect neckline fill-in, no matter what your style is. If you're wearing a hoodie or if you're wearing an evening gown, this still works. It is that perfect little curve that's going to sit because it's weighting the bottom. It's never going to twist. It's never going to be up to one side. It's never going to bring the clasp forward. It's always going to sit evenly and centered on your neckline. But beyond that, it is a style anybody can wear, and the best part is it is a smile. You're giving a smile. What about the sentiment on the card that says, you make me smile every day? You make me smile every month when I see you, or whatever it is, right? I'm thinking about, again, salon folks, the girls that help us out with, our beauty routines, or, whoever it is, or, the people that help us out, we got a long list of those folks that help us out all year long, and we want nothing more than to show our appreciation and gratitude. This is a beautiful way to do it for any female who loves a diamond necklace, and she can stack it and layer it with what she already wears, or wear it all on its own if it's a first piece. But this is going to be the smile you give. Maybe somebody you want to reciprocate that smile they give to you. That is the beauty of this as a sentiment, as a gift, as for anybody and everybody. And it is going to be affordable, where I wouldn't be surprised if we have folks and callers taking 10 at a time here today, because they could really be so proud to give something like this. And it's not going to cost an arm and a leg to do so. And it's all adjustable, meaning you get in one necklace 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. You get to choose white, yellow, rose. I would just say, how many do you need? What gold colors do you want? If you're not sure, just get one of each and decide later. I mean, really, you will have enough people on your list who would love this. And it's not going to be, you know what I need to do? I feel like I need to refocus the camera a little bit. So let me do that, because I feel like, you know, when we zoom in and out all night long, it gets a little out of focus. So I just want to make sure you're seeing, they're all our spectacular Vias diamonds. And this is going to be the full chain, all the way around. Gorgeous Rolo diamond cut chain. Has the O-ring attached on either side, so it never flips or turns. I will not show you something that flips or turns. If it doesn't sit right on the neckline, I won't show it. I've got too much jewelry to show you things that I wouldn't wear myself. So it has to pass that test. This does not. This is beautifully done. It's those really beautiful soldered sections here. Let me take it away from here and show you on the hand so you can get an idea of the size. Best part of all, I love an affordable price tag like $9.99, but you know what? That's not going to be giftable for everybody. So let's do something that is. Here's what it looks like from a distance, even better, right? And then you see this chain, all that diamond cutting. Look at that as it just, you know, drapes on the skin here. You see how every movement gives you the sparkle off the chain. Here's that adjustability I was speaking to. It's a spring ring closure. And you see there are 3 O-rings. They're very subtle because we don't want it to stand out. But I love this so much more than an extender. Extenders look cheap. Extenders to me look like what you get in costume jewelry that costs like, you know, $30 at the, you know, the fashion store. This is more, again, substantial and important, and we just slip in those O-rings, 16, 17, 18, and then here's what it looks like again on the hand. So all we need are some collars. You're not going to pay $9.99. They're all individual significant diamonds. And then let's show it again on the neckline here so you can see that look just from another perspective and how it's going to look, really meant to sit right there at the base of the neckline, centered up as it will be. You can go a little longer, a little shorter. That's what it looks like against a skin tone, so even better. You've got, again, this beautiful, perfect neckline fill-in. No matter what kind of neckline you're wearing, that's the idea. Let's go back up close because I'll hold it here and I want to show you how many individual diamonds there actually are. So you can see it right here. Actually, this will sit really nicely on its own without the card. So who knew I needed to make that display? Didn't really need to. You've got the beautiful diamonds here that you see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. So all important diamonds here in the round brilliance. And do we have anybody thinking about it? Not yet. Does it have to do with $9.99? Hey, did we find any marquise garnets? No. Okay, so just to let Sally know, just to follow up on that request, Sally, unfortunately, no marquise. But I'll tell you this, Sally, now that I know you're requesting it, what I can do is if I ever come across one, I'll be happy to check for you. Or rather, not check for you, but let you know in advance so you don't miss it. So we can do that. Yes, you're right. Yeah, you got it. So we'll work on that for you. Let's do this, not even $9.99. We got to do better than that. That's not going to do it. How about, now I love a $777 deal on a necklace because that's about as low as necklaces get. I was just, again, last time I was at a wholesaler was last Thursday, and ooh, $600 chains, they're everywhere. Plain chain, $600 all day long. Not going to be $777, $699, $599. Hey, what about $499? Now we're talking. Now we're talking a deal. It's not even going to be $499. What? Now are we getting a little more giftable, a little more exciting, a little more fabulous, a little more who do you really want to impress? Who do you really want to show your love to? Diamonds in a necklace? Say no more. A diamond necklace. I mean, think about it. Forever and ever, 2023 is going to be the year that someone says, that was the year I got the diamond necklace. Remember? That was the year you gave me the diamond necklace. And she's wearing it every day from there on out forever. That's the beauty of this style. It's not $499. Goodness knows, we got to make sure there are some values you've never seen before. Let's make it even easier, and that's a 1/4 carat almost in diamonds. All bigger individual stones lining up throughout the piece there, to really side to side, to give that little curve. That's so that it sits perfectly. If it's a straight bar, it gives you a different look. This is meant to look like that collar. Think about it, if it's all that's peeking through a collar, if you're wearing a, especially this time of year, little higher collared shirt, a turtleneck style, something with a little bit higher neckline, that's probably all that's going to peek through. And then suddenly it gives you the look of a diamond collar without, again, that dressy factor or that expense. It's not even $499. Let's blow them out. Take as many as you'd like. Holiday season is here. We're going to have these to you guaranteed in time. I can't guarantee necessarily for Hanukkah. You'll have to check, though, because we have a little bit of quantity. So just if you need it to go out tomorrow, let your operator know. They'll be able to let you know if we can do that or not, depending on how many you need in your gold color. But $499, this is not. Let's make it $300. I'm saying it, necklace, not a little tiny stud earring, a necklace in solid gold in your choice of gold color and those big diamonds for $399. Happy holidays indeed. And that is the way you get a gorgeous diamond piece for yourself. I mean, here we are talking gifting this time of year. I'm no fool. I know most of our TVON shoppers are shopping for jewelry for themselves, and that's the beauty of this. Not gonna charge you a lot of money, not gonna ask a lot of money to get yourself your beautiful diamond necklace, your stackable, your layered piece, your beautiful, again, this is the smile necklace that we once did in a very, very big size that was jumbo, and it wasn't for everybody. Either it was too big or the price was a little high. This is gonna be for anybody and everybody, and that's the one you wear every day. We've got a quick wheel coming up after this. We'll bring you a wheel of rings. We've got turquoise still to come, and we have a yellow diamond and a pink morganite. And tell you what, lately we've had some gorgeous pink morganites. I have had the best rave reviews on our pink morganites, and yet here's the one that's going to debut, wow, tonight in the show. Before you know it, that's the world famous peacock ring that is side to side with a pink morganite and pink diamonds. Looking forward to that. Okay, wheel time. All right, we've got a couple of cool pieces here for you on a ring wheel. I'm going to just say, call your operator. If you'd like one of those necklaces, or 3 or 4 or 5, you can get them for $399 each. White, yellow, rose, adjustable. What else do you need? I mean, it's just universal. That's universal. That's a great necklace for anybody and everybody to enjoy. Anybody and everybody will love it. It's pretty. It's just fine quality diamonds. Fine quality diamonds. And for some of you, you might be newer to this world of VS diamonds. I have one warning, and it's something I hear a lot. Once you start with VS diamonds, you may not be able to go back and still enjoy other diamonds of those regular varieties and those typical qualities. You won't be able to stomach it anymore, because once you experience VS Round Brilliance, you're never going to want to go back to any of your other, even SI stones. Certainly not those I1s, I2s, I3s. You just want to enjoy the beauty. Those are all 2-point. Actually, they're a little tiny bit more than 2-point diamonds each throughout, set in those little baskets. You know, those baskets are the same way we do our diamond collars and our tennis bracelets. It's the same style basket work that you have all the way through setting those diamonds. Let's get to a quick wheel. I've got a couple. This is when I put together wheels like this, it's when we've got one of a kinds, but we're usually up against the clock and we got to move them a little faster than one of a kinds can typically move. So what I do is put up all the one of a kinds together, like our yellow sapphire. I wonder if Sally might like this one. We have a yellow, or did she name that as one she's already seen? We have a marquise, yellow sapphire. We have a gorgeous, look at this, Molly Garnet in the, is that a cushion or a round, cushion or a round, cushion or a round? It's hard to tell when it's set like that. It is a square cushion. We have a gorgeous, where do you see this? It's a pink zircon in 2 rings. Now, how can one stone be in 2 rings? You ask? Well, that's how you do it. It's a pink zircon that is set basically between 2 separate bands of gold and diamonds, and yet prong set so it's stable and sturdy. And then we have a fabulous turquoise, and it's a round. And here the other day, I brought you a dolphin ring and a pendant that were round turquoise, but I think the dolphin is very specific. So what I did was I said, let's put together a little more classic turquoise here in the round, and we did. So turquoise, pink zircon, that's a molly garnet. It looks like a sphene. It looks like one of those really wild and crazy neon sphenes or titanites. That's what it looks like. It is just brimming with brilliance. It's a gorgeous neon type of green yellow color. And then we have the yellow sapphire in the middle, which is also a really good sized stone. That marquise is a 62 pointer on its own. Now, the beauty of the wheel is they're all the same price, very different rings, all the same price and all blowout pricing. So you're simply going to let me know. And I've got the carat weights waiting for you. There's a carat 04 molly garnet, a 178 round pink zircon, the 62 point marquise yellow, and a 50 point sleeping beauty turquoise. And any one you want. And yes, they all have VS diamonds, varying carat weights, but we'll get into that as well. But they're all going to be a super duper price. Super low, make sure they disappear. Let's get them a home. Change gold colors on any one of them you want. We can do that for you, no problem. But any one you want is going to be, you know what, let's just blow them out really quickly here because they're supposed to be $13.99 and up. Sorry to the $17.99 option up there, but I went to the lowest common denominator there with the $13.99 price tag. They're actually $13.99 and greater. So what am I going to do? Ooh, we're going to give them away. That's what we do best. Let's give out some jewelry here. Last 40 minutes of the show, 42 technically, so this is a really good time to get requests in if you have them. If there's anything you want to see from earlier in the show this evening, you got to let me know what those pieces might be so we can give them all the time you need on the air. Let's move the fancy four. Are we feeling fancy? Fancy four? Let's do it. $13.99, forget about it. They're not even $9.99, so fancy four without the fancy price. That's how we roll, okay? So just a really, 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 I'm going to be fearless about this fancy four, and we're going to give you just fabulous values, and we're going to just go ahead and, you know, get them gone. So instead of $9.99, watch this. I love that yellow sapphire. Super rare to get. By the way, the yellow sapphire is unheated. So that's what I know your next question will be. It is an unheated yellow. Had a gorgeous couple of them lately, even one tonight. Let's do better than even $8.99. Send them on out, $8.88 a piece for 60 seconds while they last. If they even do last that long, we're all going to find out together here. And $8.88 gets any one of those to you. Now, do let me know which one you want to see on the hand first, and then we can recap all those carat weights and let you know what they entail. But that is going to be where you're changing. So you see there's white gold up there in the zircon and yellow gold the rest of the way. Any one of those can be switched out. You can do whatever combo you want. If you want to switch them to yellow or white or rose, whatever you want to do, you can do that on any one of the four. So that's an extra bonus right then and there. That's a huge deal just to be able to do that. Usually when you see prices come down this low, it's not always going to be that situation, but you're getting that a really, really cool opportunity right here and now. So that will be that. A final call is coming down to 23 seconds. We'll see if anybody has any questions there. Hope that if you do, you're letting me know so we can help you with those. It's an important time to get $8.88 as your deal. That is what is our lowest price we can provide on any one of those four rings. The turquoise has a ton of diamond weight, 68 points around your round Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is the zircon. Again, it's really two rings. So 2 bands of gold, 2 sets of diamonds there, 178 on the zircon, 38 points in the diamonds. Look at that beautiful color, that zircon. Here's the molly garnet. It's rare. Don't see a lot of garnets, and we're just weeks away from celebrating this January birthstone here, which is molly garnet in that cushion cut square. It's a 104, 30 points in diamonds, and then let's talk yellow sapphire, big marquise cut, unheated, and 62 points with 21 points in diamonds. This is a take on the Raindrop ring that we love so much, but in that style. So a little different there with that beaded texture on the outside edges, a marquise yellow sapphire that's all natural in the middle, and then you let me know which one you like. All right, no takers on those, that's fine. Let's move. I've got the big Morganite coming up because it is go time. There is something about pink Morganites. I had an email, sweetest email this afternoon from a shopper who just picked up 2 Morganites recently. She received them both. She said, you know what I'm going to do? She said, they're the prettiest Morganites I've seen. Now, we've all seen Morganites before. If you're a jewelry lover, chances are you've seen Morganite before. Our Morganites are a step up. And I know everything, you expect it to look pretty here on TV, right? It's TV. It's making its television debut. You expect it to be pretty and different and bold and bright. Our pink Morganites specifically are a different genre entirely. Pink Morganites, unusual. Usually they're peachy color. They're usually light, light, light. Sherry was kind enough to email me. Sherry, if you're watching, thank you again for your email, because it was so sweet to hear such wonderful feedback, because we know the pieces look great on TV, but to get them at home, see them in person. And her remark was this: prettiest Morganites I've ever seen. She already owns some Morganites. The ones that we brought, prettier, bolder color, so much pink. She said, you know what, I may very well tell people they are pink diamonds. And you know what, we talk about that all the time, because when you couldn't do that, you couldn't really pass that off with the typical Morganite colors that are more peachy brown. You can't do that. But when they are the super ultra luxe variety that are the pink Morganites, like this stone is that we have right now in this peacock ring, they look like pink diamonds, except I don't have a 221 pink diamond. And this is a 221 pink Morganite. It is the deluxe. Of course, the round cut is the most convincing on the pink diamond front, because the round cut brings out all that beauty and brilliance you're getting. Let's take a look at it. This is a wraparound design ring. So it's a large ring. It wraps around side to side. It's 1122511, and it also is, well, lots of diamond weight to talk about here. So not only are we getting you a 221 round Morganite, but you also have 23 points in the pink. Let's come in even closer. That's that first halo. You may not have even noticed that right away, because it's a match. So wait, does that prove our point? I think it does. The pink Morganite looking like pink diamonds? Well, yeah, when it matches the pink diamond halo directly beside it like that does, you can see why that comparison is made. It also has a carat 19 though in white diamonds. So overall, you are getting a carat 42 in diamonds. Yes, a quarter carat of that nearly are pinks. Really rare, really special, upgraded. So here's our ring, designer style. Wait till you see this on. It is a beauty. It really, truly is. It's also finished. We know we got to go elite level like this. It's got to have great finishing, but without taking away from the design. Done that for you on the interior. It's in two-tone gold. I recommend leaving it as is, but if you want to, you can change it. Here's what it looks like on. And another great ring for not just the ring finger. Sorry, it's large here. So let me just kind of anchor it as best I can. And then we're going to show you middle and index, because it looks great there too. But look at it. Look at it. The dazzle, the twinkle, the beauty of that pink Morganite in the middle. Who loves it? Let's blow it out right now. Watch this though. Middle finger looks great there. Then we'll show it on the index finger. See how we just kind of, you can change up the orientation of it. I'm going to slip it on the index finger. I'm actually going to flip it around, because that's how I would wear it. If I was wearing it on the index finger, I would put that real diamond intense feathery side on this outer part of the hand. And then I always like to point out, you can wear it right up center like that, and you're still going to see diamonds, or you can jog it on over like that and get that wraparound design that you have there. So you can do either way, but it's going to be a deal. We got to move it really quickly. Who's ready for it? Who's ready to go? Who wants the deal of a lifetime on a Morganite? It's happening right now. If you haven't experienced pink Morganite, you haven't experienced Morganite to its full potential level, to its full quality level. That's the beauty of this right here, right now. One only. Let's do something wild. And it is a carat 42 in diamonds, so there's obviously, I know we break it down as we really insist on doing, so you know where the pinks and the whites stand, but to realize that's a carat 42 in diamonds and you're not paying $5,000 or $6,000, that makes the difference, all the difference in the world. We're just going to send it out right now. Don't tell anyone we did this. It's the last 35 minutes of the show. We've got it for, I have seen this price at least 25 times tonight, and I never stuck to it once. $49.99 again is supposed to be your price tag on this very ring. We're changing it, we're switching it, we're doing something different. I want you to be able to own it, to get it, to have it, to love it, to try it, to wear it, and enjoy it. Most importantly, take a look at this. Not gonna be $49.99? Okay, so we have, I mean, we're so limited with our time here, so that's what's really crucial. We're limited with time. We gotta make sure you get a chance to own it here. It's not even $49.99. I'm so excited about this, but it's going to be for one caller, and with that, that's very complicated to do, to be able to do all that design detail and still have it finished on the interior, to continue those diamonds on the other side. I know this ring, I was always shocked when I'll never forget when I first had it. It was a pendant first, and then so many of you loved it and wanted it to be translated into a ring, which we did. And then it became even more popular. We've had it with, yes, many different stones, but this pink on white is just stunning, feminine, detailed, designer, all of the things. And it is perfect, especially when it's not $4,999 either. We've got a very special value here, and it's not even going to be half that price at $2,500 when I tell you we are moving jewelry, and here we are at the end of the night, so that becomes exceedingly important. We are moving jewelry. Not even $2,000. I'm giving it away for $1,999, one caller. Let's make it move. And that's all we can do to send it on out, get it to one caller, enjoy it for what it is, which is one of the most detailed designer styles we've ever been able to bring to you. And it's $1,999. What else would you like to see before we go? Because we're in our last 30 minutes, and there's not a lot of time, and there's certainly a couple of really good pieces that we have from earlier, which we'll recap for you. Big Paraiba, if anybody wants it. Big pink diamond. I have to show you the ultimate Tanzanite that is still here. The round, the 7 carat 92. And oh my goodness, wait till you see this. We're going to show it again. It was the very first hour we brought it out. This one's here. I can't believe that. We're going to move along to this. We can't keep these mountings in stock. These new designer tapered baguette mountings. Oh my goodness. We're going to show that again. Museum Reserve 792 coming back out. If you already had your eye on it, you might want to take it before it gets shown to a lot of other people that were not with us in the first hour, okay? So that's going to be the key there. Looking forward to showing that and recapping that, and most importantly, getting it at home. If you'd like this Morganite, please call me now. A $49.99 piece for under $2,000 is a little bit obscene, but that's what we're doing. And then we still have a yellow diamond to bring out to you that I'm going to do a little price reduction on that one. It's a yellow diamond, half carat or so. Looking forward to that. That's all happening. All happening. Okay, so let's get to it. We're going to recap the Tanzanite now. I don't even want to wait till the very end of the show because this is too valuable. And the way we priced it, it's going to be on its way. 1122585. Coming back out. Let me know who's got the Morganite. I know we're verifying on that one now. Take a look, though. I spend a lot of time trying to describe accurately to you the colors of stones, because always, and I go through this just as a television host with whether it's the color of outfits or the color of nails, like nothing necessarily translates on TV the same on everybody's TV, right? I'm aware of that. As someone who's been doing TV since I was 13 years old, sometimes things look different on TV than they really are. I know this stone, we get accustomed to knowing blue wing block D looks better in person. We get that. But this is our Museum Reserve round. So it's almost electric in nature. It's almost like this stone is electrified, like plugged in. Kind of a silly thing to say. It's a natural gem that through beautiful cutting and through the best color that's ever existed, and this being out of the best selection, this was the one of several, picked out to be on display in a museum. That's what is here right now. You cannot get better. And if you want reds, this gives it to you in like an overtime, exponential level. It is beyond. It's the flashy flash of the round. It's reds all through the stone from the center to the outside and beyond. And it's going to be the exquisite newer mountings we're seeing. These are limited edition mountings with the elongated tapered baguettes. In this case, they're exclamation points. Take a look, because it's elongated tapered baguettes finished with a round for every other one that you see there. They alternate, so you either have a tapered baguette that's shorter, or the longer ones are the tapered baguettes with the round. So it is magnificent. That's a carat 85 in diamonds. It is a one only, so don't wait to get on the phone lines, because I would hate for you to miss out just by being a couple seconds too late on the piece. And then this is what it looks like on the hand. It's going to go, it's got to go, it has to go. I mean, there's no way. Look at that stone. Look at the color, look at the beauty, look at the neon. Did you get the Morganite? Did anybody get the Morganite yet? Okay, so we're going to talk about this recap. Here's what it looks like on. Oh, be still my beating heart. Look at that. Come on now. This prominent side to side. Gosh, I wish it would sit properly for a moment. Just sit there. Sit there for me. Look at how beautiful that is. The elevation. There's an elevation and recessed alternating all the way around. These diamonds are incredible. They're very high end. We're not, no extra expense for that, even though we just started seeing these within this last week. Was the first time we brought out these super elongated baguettes and started using them as mounting accents. And yet it's not going to be the 15,000. I showed this to you earlier, and I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed to show it to you again. There it is, $15,999 on this very one-of-a-kind ring. So instead of $16,000, because I know darn well that's not going to get it done tonight, well, we're just here. We've spoiled you rotten with values. We're keeping that going. Call me. This is the exclusive. I told you earlier, and I'm going to say it again. I've had an opportunity to show many blue wing block Ds. We calculated I've sold over 6,000 pieces of blue wing block D material. And yet, I'm going to tell you right now, I think back to some of my all-time faves, and for what it's worth, this is one that if I had any way to just not even show it and just capture it for my own collection, I would do that, because this is the ultimate round, and the mounting is just so well suited for it. It's just well suited. It's well made. It makes sense. It's different. It's designer, but it's still classic. It's still the idea of diamonds surrounding a Tanzanite, and it's not $16,000. And then half of that's well, it's not $8,000, and nor is it 7 or 6 or even 5. And what was so shocking is, if anything's going to stick to a $49.99 price tag, it should be this very ring, because that's already too low. And what did I do? Instead, I took an extra $500 off that price to make it $4,499 for the first caller on our 8-carat Museum Reserve round stone. The ultimate in blue wing block D right there. The ultimate in cutting, the ultimate in design, red flashes galore. That is something that usually you do not see when it's on camera up close like this. Usually you have to be in a little darker light to see the red flashes. So when you're getting all those red flashes as up close as we are, that tells you how enormous and how really wonderful and exquisite that stone is. So try it out. You'll be thrilled you did. I know you're going to love it. And listen, if you don't, because you're a new shopper and you're going, I don't know, I see Tanzanites every day for thousands a carat. Why is that one so much less? And she says it's the best, but it couldn't be, because if it was, it'd be more money. Well, welcome to TVON. Welcome to the way we do things. And remember, you have a money-back guarantee. So if you are brand new and you're going, there's no way, it can't be that good. I know. It can't be. This is where you have to try it, because once you do, you're going to see and experience what everyone else who's come before you already knows, which is, oh my goodness, it seems like it's got to be too good to be true, but it's real life, and it's only here, and we are your exclusive, and nobody, and I mean nobody, can offer what we do. Nobody does the values we do. It's quality first and foremost. You get the deal on top of that. That's the beauty of it. We got to move. All right, so that one still hanging out, but verifying. Yeah, this is when I knew I had a problem tonight. Like when that was up in the first hour, I knew I might be really, really challenged tonight when that one managed to even stick around for the first presentation. That's when I knew, ooh, it's going to be an interesting night. Because that's obviously something that any given day, if we got 5 people watching, that's going to be gone, and usually 5 people are going to fight over it. Instead, here it sits with one person verifying. So yeah, it's going to go. We know that. We're waiting a little extra time to get it done. But that's the one. And the pendant's still here too. We have an 11-carat oval pendant. That's still hanging out as well. Don't forget about our big designer diamond band we brought you with a 31-point at least burnished diamond in it. Still have that in limited quantity. Still have our curb link necklace in 14-karat gold. That was here earlier. Had a really special, is the ruby still here? The Marquise ruby for $16.99. Let's recap that too, because that can't stick around. It's a ruby. It's over a carat. It's real rare cutting, and it's got a ton of diamond weight. So that one is verifying right now. Let's take a look at this 109. I mean, really, I could not magically make that any better. There's nothing I would change about that ruby. There's nothing I would change about the mounting. It even has 2 tones of gold, because we often have the debate, which is better, white or yellow for a ruby. This just has solved it. 2 tones of gold, 109 private collection Burma with that clarity. And then it's got a carat 16 in diamonds, and there's your white and your yellow. And that's what it looks like close up. And that one is, yes, $1,699 only. So there's your value on some big Burma tonight in a really rare cut, a gorgeous glowing color. all of that. $16.99, only one there. Got to move some jewelry here in our last 24 minutes. Got to move, got to move. So that's crucial. Take advantage of that ruby. I'll try it on. It was even, you got the fully finished undergallery and everything. And then I guess we're going to bring up the big yellow diamond. I'm going to fight back with a big yellow diamond here. We got a nearly ½ carat, gorgeous stone in an oval. That's in a bridge mounting. There's our ruby first. You can see it's still glowing. Still glows. It never gives up the glow. That's my recommendation with ruby, my tagline. Don't ever give up the glow. And usually, let's face it, usually you kind of have to if you want to keep it in this stratosphere of pricing. $16.99 gets you one of our best. Okay. Okay, let's move. Come on in. Let's take a look at this. Yellow diamond time. Well, it's the end of the night, and I'm going to probably regret this. But that is our yellow diamond. Yesterday, I was with you. Saturday, I was with you. Last Thursday, I was with you. Last Wednesday, last Monday. Here's the thing. 112-1890. The last many, many days that I have had shows with you, I've had 50 points in yellow diamonds, one 50-point stone. And a 50-pointer, just yellow diamonds, the world has changed a little bit in yellow diamonds. And 50-point yellow diamonds have been going for now $3,500. Every show I've done with you. Now, I'm not showing those to you. This one is a 45-pointer. So 1890, 45-pointer actually. My point being, it's 5 points different in size, makes not one iota of difference in the visual. Not one bit. You have a diamond weight here that is still huge. And it's a diamond weight that is 82 points in that bridge mounting in any gold you want. So here we go. End of the show, got to make a deal happen. Don't know what you want to see. You're going to have to tell me if it's not what I'm showing you. But here's the deal. I'm going to make sure that this yellow diamond disappears in a hurry. How do we do that? It's a yellow diamond. First of all, I said this about her smile necklace. If you get diamonds, if you get white diamonds and you give, I know we're talking gifting, apologize if you're sick of hearing me talk about gifting, but it is that season. It is that time of year, right? If you, and I know most of us can't give yellow diamonds. I did last year. I had to go in on it with my brother. We're both successful individuals, okay? We both run companies. He runs several companies. I run 2 companies. He runs 3 companies. You know, we're successful individuals. My brother and I went in together on a yellow diamond for Mom, okay? Because yellow diamonds are not one of those things that are usually easy or affordable or just giftable, right? I'd like to try in this weird end of our Monday, I'd like to try and make one giftable. If that's possible, and don't worry, gifting to me, from me is completely allowed. I totally 100% advocate that. So yes, justify the fact that it's a big value. That's a great reason to get in on a deal tonight, okay? If you've wanted a yellow diamond and you're looking at all these pieces we have and going, it's a deal, but it's still 10 grand. It's a deal, but it's 17,000. It's a deal, but it's 7,000. Either way, let's get you one that's not any of those prices. Let's help you right now, and let's make it a really silly deal and see if we have anybody still shopping with us on a Monday night late. 20 minutes to go. Big value. I'm starting at, well, here we go again. $82.99 for this ring. Yellow diamonds are on the rise. They're nearly impossible to get anymore. We're going to show you what we can do here, and I'm going to go, you know what, skip out all of the mounting price. The mounting price is over $3,200. The yellow diamond is a VS stone. It adds extra to it. That's what we want to make sure you know. It is a VS stone. It surely is, and it's not going to be 82, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. I'm putting it on the auction block because I can't go a penny below $82.99, and I already did. So now we got to put it on the auction block. So I'm not responsible for this. You get what's happening? If it's an auction, I technically didn't price it. You did. So instead of 7,000 or 6,000 or 5 or 4 or 3, we're not going to go $3,500 or $3,000 or even $2,500 to start. I'm going to need some calls to come on in here so we can get this at home. And that's going to be easier than ever before to do, because instead of 25 or 2,000, it is going to be, you know what? I'm not even doing, oh gosh, let's not even do $2,000. $10 increments only, sure enough. You know what? Make it any increment you want. It could be, that's the strategy of it. You see, we're starting really, really low, so that's the strategy. If you want to go $100 up, go. If you want to go $10 up, go. Whatever you want to do. But it doesn't matter unless we get the open, so we're going to go less than $2,000 on a yellow diamond. This is going to be crucial, and we're going to go $1,500 to start on a yellow diamond. That is a 45 point. That is called a light half carat in the industry. It is all the color. It's still a brilliant oval cut. It's got the perfect sunshine yellow. That's what you want them to look like. If you're ever out there and you're going, I don't know, there's so many different degrees of color. Do I want the really light? Do I want the deep dark? What do I want? You want it to look like sunshine, like brilliant droplets of sunshine, sitting in a diamond bridge mounting. That's what you want it to look like. And that achieves it right there. $1,500 to start, and any increment you want. It's going to be an adventure. Come along for the ride. Waiting at the end of the adventure, your prize, your winnings, is a yellow diamond with 82 points in white diamonds, and over $3,000 diamond mounting as we make it here in our own factory. That's how we make it. That's what it costs to just produce it, create it. We're doing any gold color you want. $1,500, no open. Okay, let's do this. 0 to start, $100 increments, whatever you want to do. 0 to start. Let's sell something, right? Let's sell something before we go, right? 15 goes to 0. I don't know. We're going to find out if we have anybody, because I'm about to give away a piece of jewelry. And who knows? Maybe we won't even get it. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. But it is $100 increments, so we can just speed it along here because we only have 17 minutes in the show. Let's go. We got $1,000 open. I like it. Who is that? Like, it's an $8,300 ring. The least I can do is, you know, give her $1,000. Who is that that's playing the strategy to try to knock everybody else out? How much? We got $1,000 already, so we're looking for 11. Yeah, we got $1,000. Thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Appreciate that. We've got $1,000, and you never know. Maybe the knockout bid is the one. You never know. We got 1,000. $1,100? $1,100. There we go. No, Jason, I don't mean to put bids in your mouth. Is that what you want to do? Okay. He said 100, so I assumed he meant 1,100. All right. $1,100. We have 2 bidders now. Who's your bidder there? We have Bridget, who started us, and who's your bidder? Marcy's in the 11. Okay. So we've got Marcy and Bridget just said 12. So Bridget is not done with the fight yet. We got $1,200. Now, Tim, let me know if you want to jump in. We only have 2 bidders so far. So, oh yeah, which one? We already have 12, so we're looking for 13 now. Yeah, we are looking for 13. We got a couple bidders thinking about 13 here. We're verifying. I know we got 2 bidders here, so far. 1,300 has been bid. I'm going to try it on. Let's try it on for you. And you're changing the gold. Now, I want to make a note here. When you do see this on the hand, you don't see a lot of the gold. You see diamonds. You see diamonds and more diamonds. White diamonds every which way. The yellow diamond in the center there. We're at 1,300. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Who do we have now? Who's our leader now? Tim, I believe it's your new bidder over there, right? Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's got 13. Oh, no. Oh, no. We are down to 1 bidder. Bridget's out. Thank you for getting us started. Marcy still thinking about it over there? Still thinking? Tell you what, let's make this little finale deal. We're going to give it a final clock. If you haven't bid yet, you don't need to already be a bidder to come in at the end. This is why we give you a final warning clock. If we wouldn't waste 2 more minutes of airtime if we weren't giving you a last call. It's like last call, okay? Last call, you know what that means. So this is it, you know? This is it. Last chance, it's going to somebody. Right now, Cheryl's in the lead at $1,300. It's only $100 increments. 1 verifying, 2 minutes though on the clock. What a deal. So when I arrived here today, this ring was $82.99. That was just a few short hours ago. And now, right place, right time. Somebody said that to me today. She said, you know what, I think I was just shopping at the right place at the right time and I got my dream. I got my dream ring. That's exactly what this is right now for a yellow diamond lover. Maybe you're not even a yellow diamond lover yet, but you will be when you experience this ring. Because when you get this at home, whether you know them or not, whether you own them or not, whether you've seen them or not, this, by the way, because I got to mention this when the price is really stinking low like this, I got to mention that they're natural diamonds. I have to reiterate that this is a natural unheated diamond. This is not a funky treated diamond. This is not something you went out to one of those different, there's a lot of retailers right now selling a lot of treated stones. Heck, there's a lot of man-made material out there. Our jewelry world has changed so much in the last few years and is ever changing. It's scary because I don't know, nobody knows really what that means for the world of fine gems and fine diamonds, because they're becoming really, really, really tough to even find. Not only are we bringing you from the earth diamonds, we're bringing you an exotic color, a natural color. This is not even there's so many different categories, and usually they're either fake and faux or man-made, or they're yellow diamonds that are, sure, it was a natural diamond, but then we heated it or treated it to get it yellow. That's not what this is. This is that upper echelon, and I know it would never appear that way based on this bid, but that's what they are. So it's really exciting to be able to bring you something. So for those that say, I can't afford a yellow diamond, I think you can afford a yellow diamond, and it's happening right now at an incredible value. And we're going to give it a final call. It's going to be 2 minutes until we send it out. We're looking for $1,400 or more. And take a last look at it here. Let's see where we go, because now we might be looking at 14. I don't know. We're going to see here. The clock is running. I'm going to, yes, try it on again, show you the inside and how it's finished in the back. Look at this all the way around. There it goes, all the way, all the way, all the way. We may be coming down to it. I know that, okay. My goodness, look at that. Look at how it's made, how it's created, how it's done all the way around. We're talking about a very, very special ring. And with 90 seconds remaining, and this value is here, and it looks like we may have 14. Yes, Jason, anybody thinking about it? 14, 14, 14, we're thinking about it? What a piece. We'll get you up to date here in about 75 seconds. It's coming down to the wire. We've got a final minute left. Oh no, let's see where we go. And change it the gold color if you want to. I still want you to get the gold color you like. Meaning, even though you don't see a lot of the gold color from face on when you see that ring on your hand, you want to get exactly what you want. You want to get the white, the yellow, the rose. It's true to size in this particular bridge. This doesn't go that oversized width that sometimes bridge mountings do, where we recommend going up. This one's true to size. So get whatever size for whatever finger you want to wear it on. You will love it. We're at 13. Oh my goodness, we are verifying 14. It looks to me, Cheryl, like we may have 14 here. So get her ready, Tim, to see if she wants to go 15, because 14? 6 seconds remaining. Let's see. We're verifying 14. Looks like we do have 1,400. We do have 1,400. So Cheryl, would you like to go $1,500? We've got 14 here. It just came in. Okay, we've got $1,400 going once. Let's see if we want to go 15. 14 once, 14 twice, 3 times. It is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I do want to recap something for you that is very important from earlier, because I just got the final update on the quantity remaining. It does not matter if you want white, yellow, or rose, because what my quantity situation is with the diamonds. We have a band here that is 112-1878. Men's or ladies, solid gold, white, yellow, or rose. And that is going to be, wow, in your size, solid all the way through the inside. Look at the inside. Look at the finishing. Look at that solid mirror finishing through the back. I mean, my goodness, it's even reflecting other rings. This is the one to own. Men's or ladies, I'm going to show you a couple of them on the hand together. They stack beautifully. It's elegant. It's smooth. See, that's the beauty of a burnished diamond. There's no prongage. It's not even a bezel. This is set into the gold. The gold band is carved just enough in a precision way to allow for that individual size of that round, brilliant diamond. Here's what I cannot stop stacking these. I love them stacked. I love the white and the rose together. I just got an update on our final quantity. I'm down to how many diamonds we have because it's essentially custom made. It's made in your gold size and in your ring size because that's why I say true to size. It's wide, it's deep gold, but we want you to just go true to size on it because the inner circumference is going to be made to order in your size. So what I'm limited on is the diamonds. We've only got so many 31 pluser diamonds that are VS round brilliance that are perfected to put into this band in the white or the rose, or I can't help it. I love seeing the yellow with it. Here they are stacked, and yeah, they stack beautifully. I mean, when it's a value, I wouldn't be stacking them like this if they were $7,000 each, saying, hey, what's the problem? 21 grand, you can look like this. No, they're not $7,000 each, and they're not $2,000 each, because now we're talking. Now that's doable. Now, if you get one, great. Two, perfect. Three, even better. You can stack them. You can wear them together. You can mix and match gold colors. You could wear one. Your spouse could wear one. Your daughter could wear one. Your mother could. Everybody can wear this ring. It's heavy enough to be a men's ring, but it's substantial enough to be a piece that all of us who appreciate quality, and I know we do, will love and appreciate and really enjoy. And it's not even $999. Welcome to the TVON way of doing things. Because when you have, let me just show you this one yellow gold again, so you can see, and I know I can't hand it through the television to have you put on or feel, but there is a heft and a feel that I think as you take the tour around and around, you get the picture. You get the idea. It is significant size, even through the depth of gold through the very back. This is a beautifully made, handsome ring. And I don't just mean that from oh, hey, a guy will wear it. Everybody will enjoy wearing this. Smooth as silk, heavy enough to wear every single day, but comfortable enough as well. This could be the ultimate wedding band upgrade. It could be the ultimate wedding band that's, how many times, I mean, can you say that a wedding band could be worn by both spouses, right? Maybe they're, different size scale rings they like or different gold colors they like. We've got you covered. We've got you the sizes, we've got you the gold colors, we've got you everything you need, we got you the great price tag so that, yeah, you could get 2 or 3 if you need to, and everybody could be wearing the same ring. Maybe it's for all the siblings. Maybe it's for, all the daughters, right? There's always that struggle of, oh my gosh, what do I get everybody so that everyone's equal, right? All the daughters. It really is a beautifully versatile ring. It's a fabulous value. It's not even $9.99, $8.99. This is what I love, and we've only got now, here's what I can do left. There are 3 left, 3 diamonds remaining that we can make 3 more rings, whether that's 3 yellow, 1 of each, does not matter. What matters is that you're one of the next 3 callers to jump in. Otherwise, they're going to be gone. You're not going to see it again. You could call us all day tomorrow. You're not going to get one. It's 3 left. I've got 2 stacked together. You can see what they look like stacked, but you can see also what they look like ring finger and index finger and how they look from all the way across the room. If that was a regular band, it would be so tiny, you wouldn't even see it. You wouldn't even see that I'm wearing anything on my hand. These are big and substantial and mighty and beefy and weighty and all the things we want in jewelry that we miss in jewelry. Because today's gold era and gold pricing doesn't allow us to do rings like this and make them economically correct. It's just a fancy way to say downright affordable. And I'm going to make it $888 for our next 3 callers. That's it. It debuted 2 hours ago. It's on its way out. We have 4.5 minutes in the show. I don't know where the time has gone, but I know this. This one's going to sell out, and it's $888, and you're choosing either the yellow gold or the white gold, which I'm going to show you here next to it, or the rose gold, and maybe you got one, and you're thinking now, I do want to stack them, or I do want to mix and match them, or I do want one for a different finger on the hand. Here's how you can do it. And there they are, the 3 gold colors stacked beautifully together so you can see how highly polished they all are inside and out and profile, how beautifully made they are through the inside with the weightiness and the thickness and the weight you get. The big diamond, those are 31 minimum. The goal here, most of them are 33 points and greater. They're mostly 1/3 of a carat diamonds. The smallest ones which you see here are 31. Yes, go ahead, Jason. Did you have a question? Oh, Okay, let me know if I can help in any way. Okay. All right, he's not sure. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. All right, coming up, we'll get to it. We'll give this a final 60 seconds, then we'll try to show you something else before we go. And if you have any questions on what you've seen, our grandest Tanzanite in the mall, somebody's going to have to explain to me why this one is still here. The Tanzanite, end of the show. Now, you know, yes, go ahead. Did you have a question? Absolutely. Do you want to see it in like a measurement in inches or a measurement in millimeters? Because we can do both. We measure jewelry in millimeters. So I'll get that millimeter gauge at the ready. I'll just give them to you now. And then we can also show you in inches. The millimeter size of the band width-wise is 5 millimeters. Inches would equate to, I'll show you here with the ruler. I've got a ruler here, so let's just show you this. This is the band. Here's the width. I'll stack up that ruler. Do you see it's almost 1/4 inch? Okay? Because there's approximately, that's math you can do, because 25 millimeters approximately in an inch. So, yep, you got about 1/4 inch there, width-wise. It only tapers a little bit in the back. As a matter of fact, let me spin it around and show you. This is the back of the band. You would not know, it doesn't have much difference from the front of the band either. It doesn't narrow all that much, and again, it's still really substantial. That's the very narrowmost point of the band. So you see how substantial that is as we take another close-up look. Does that answer their question there? And then we're going to recap our Tanzanite because I cannot go home until this Tanzanite goes. I mean, I can, but maybe I'll take this home. I'm very seriously considering it. I don't have a bluing block D, you know. I don't. All of my favorite pieces sell to you guys. So this is the one. Now we have 2 left on that diamond band, by the way, just 2 left. So if you want one, Jason's got 1 of 3 left, so that means 2 remaining, and this is my Tanzanite. Well, it's about to be mine. It's 2 minutes from being mine. It's 1122585. Come on now. Come on. Take my ring. This is the Take My Ring special. 792 round, carat 85 in spectacular tapered baguettes and rounds together, almost 2 carats. That'll do. It's a $16,000 ring. I've shown it to you in bright red marker. There's the price. It should have been tonight. Instead, it's $44.99. Last call on anything tonight. And remember, we're not here with a show tomorrow. So it's the only day of the week we don't have a show of any kind. So we're not here on Tuesdays. It means 2 things. It means, number 1, don't forget about us when we do return on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Pacific. And also, don't wait till tomorrow to call on pieces from tonight because they're going to be gone tonight. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Marquise Ruby one more time. I have got it. I'm going to show it to you right now. Yes, it's a good one too. And I cannot strongly, or I can't not recommend this. It's just it's too beautiful. Look at that Marquise Ruby. Look at the glow. 2-tone gold, carat 16 in diamonds. We've got about 30 seconds left. Again, not here tomorrow. So again, we take a day off to get ready for what? What's New Wednesday, when we will see you again Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, we got a big What's New Wednesday celebration for you. Yes, I will. Here's the ruby on the hand. Thanks so much again for being with us tonight on this Monday. Happy holidays, one and all. We really appreciate you watching and shopping. That's $16.99, by the way, and probably headed out here. Call us with any questions. We'll still be here after we go off the air. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great night. We'll see you on Wednesday.